tomorrow's readers, everybody. Book club. Book club, book club, book club. Come on in, Kem Arts book club. Book party club. Book party club. Pop up tomorrow is Moni #1, Slave #2, Baby Doll #3. 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45. All right, get on in here. Book club. Let me get in the chat. Let me get my phone. We got a goddess book, goddess energy book. I'll share with y'all. We're gonna read a little bit excerpts from the book. Y'all know how I do, just so y'all can see if y'all want to get the book. Hell, they all need to be paying me royalties, is what, you know, they should. Cause I be hyping motherfuckers' books up. They need to start paying me. I'm just saying, they need to start paying me. They need to start paying me. They need to start paying me. All right, let's go. Let me see. Let me find my page here. Yeah, they need to start paying me for hyping their books up and shit. Greetings, everybody. I'm putting my stuff down there so y'all know it's me. Kem Arts Book Club. We 4 years strong. All right, 4 years. Yay! 4 years. Book club. You can find it in the playlist, y'all. Okay, hold up. Greetings, everybody. KAULWO. And then we got shout out if y'all want to, where y'all at. Pop-ups tomorrow. Donations welcome. All right, y'all can follow along as we do this book. You know, we probably gonna do about 3 episodes. I usually do about 3 to 4 episodes, and then I'm done with the book. Cause I ain't trying to pay them shit. And I'm just trying to let y'all see if y'all want the book. So it's called The Goddess Energy. It's the divine, awakening the divine feminine through myth and magic. That's the name of the book. GABRIELA HERSTIK, author of Inner Witch. So she also wrote another book. This bitch, that bitch pretty thick, okay? She goes over the goddess. She goes over the goddesses, okay? She goes over the different goddesses and stuff in a chapter and stuff. Y'all know I always do this. Spirit, what do you want me to know right away? What do I need to know right now? And then I boom, boom. So that's my tab right there. So my tab is where Spirit wanted me to start reading first. That's the way I do my books, to get the now message. What is it that I need to know right now? But this is Inner Awakening the Divine Feminine through Myth and Magic, Goddess Energy, GABRIELA HERSTIK, author of Inner Witch. Okay, author of Inner Witch. All right, author of Inner Witch. All right, so thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Let's go. Good evening. Great evening. This is the book, y'all, we're going to be doing for the next 2 or 3 episodes. This is episode 1 of this book, but it's episode 35 because we've been on book club for 4 years now. So there's our book for this, and it'll be in my playlist on the side. In my playlist is all the books we did little critiques on or did some building on. All right. So those that want to tap into their feminine energy, that's the book you could want to start with or not. Oh, what is this? Oh. Let's go. Okay, let's go. This book is dedicated to the goddess. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Her chapters are: the goddess is reawakening, the goddess of the earth, the goddess of protection and healing, the goddess of love. That's Aphrodite, that's Venus. All right. And then you got the dark goddess, and then you got embracing the goddess within. Those are her chapters. All right. So we're going to start with reawakening, because a lot of y'all need a reawakening and getting decenter the men by reawakening your goddess energy. Okay, that's what that's about. All right, so let's go. I like her layout. Oh, Lord. Oh, girl, no, you didn't get no. What? Girl, you going to make me go on. Wait a minute. I might have to start somewhere else. I saw my shit up in this bitch. What? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go on. I ain't gonna even y'all gonna have to buy it. I'm not y'all. Look there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh Lord, I done opened up some. Look, let me hold up. Hold up. I'll read this later. Hold the hell up. I'll get this later. Let me put my little tab right there. Let me put my little tab right there. Let's go to the first page. Girl, gone, girl. What? Who is this GABRIELA HERSTIK, girl? Girl, no, you didn't. Y'all, I need to put a book together. I need to put a goddess book together. I need to join the club on this one. I need to join the club on this one. Good God Almighty. Look, I'm about to read that off the scene. All right, let's go. Goddess is Reawakening, chapter 1. All right. Y'all know how I do. Oh, Lord. Here this little bit. Where is my light at? Oh, my God. I probably need to get the flashlight out. Y'all, hold up. Bitch, are you working? Okay, yeah. Let me do this because I can't see. It's late now. I can't see shit. The earth is alive. That means Mother Nature is a living organism. So that means women, earth is alive. Your skin, your land, your womb. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Bitch trying to go out on me. Oh, well. Hold on. I might have to get my phone on this one. I don't feel like, what batteries I got to put up in here? That damn thing trying to go out, y'all. AAA. Shit. I don't want that acid build up. Okay, let's go. I'll put some in there later. Right now, I can use my phone. I just want to throw them away. All right, let's go. I need some light over here. Let's go, y'all. Earth is alive. The sun and moon shining, dancing, revealing. The way the birds sing, the way flesh on flesh feels in the early morning. Love, lust, magic, devotion to all that is or was. Now I know that just flew right over y'all motherfucking head. Okay. I gotta get my pen out. That was deep. That was deep, sister. That shit right there was deep. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was deep. I gotta give it to you on that one. I gotta give it to you on that one. Shit, god damn. Lust, love, magic, devotion, all that is or was. Y'all, did anybody get that KAU-LWO? Question time. I'm blown away just off the first little 1, 2, 3 lines. Like my mind said, poof. Okay, it went to download time. Wow. Earth is alive. We know that. Earth, Mother Nature. The womb is a living organism. Why do y'all know the womb is a living organism? How do y'all know why? Here I go for to tear my books up. I call this tearing my books up, breaking it down. How do you know the womb is alive? Right? We're talking about earth, the womb, woman, right? How? Why? Recreate, right? You see, this is why it take me so fucking long. Because I'm processing. All my information starts whirling to the front with the book, whatever the book is relating to. Creating. How else do you know the womb is alive? Huh? Because the woman has all the eggs she's going to ever bear in her lifetime. If her womb was not alive, all those, if she wasn't a living organism, all of those eggs would die. First of all, how could she keep all of those eggs alive in an incubator? The womb is an incubator, right? It's a portal. It's a storage, right? But not only that, the part, it says, the way flesh on flesh feels in the early morning. Lust, love, magic, devotion to all that is or was. Now, I'm just going to give you my little rundown of that. Y'all can think what you want. What she's talking about is the recreating, the recycle of our skin, because we shed skin and then there's new skin. So y'all know your skin drops off in your bed, right? when you're asleep. You're shedding skin. So the way flesh on flesh feel could be love making, yes. But if you go a little deeper in metaphysics, the way my mind thinks, she's talking about recreation, regeneration of our skin. The old skin in the bed and the new skin for the fresh of that morning. Whoa, girl, bitch. What? Bitch, hold up, bitch. Did you catch that? Love, lust, the magic. What? This skin here resembles this here. In the womb, the reproduction, the constant matrix creating, reshedding, the serpent. Come on now. Come the fuck on. Look, I'm finna go. Y'all may not be on my level, but that's why I said this is my interpretation. Okay? This is my emotional intelligence property here. Okay? This is my mind thinking now off of just those 3 lines, y'all. I could teach y'all on just that just them little 3 lines right there. Because my mind said, whoop, whoop, God damn, the cycle. There you go, Ashley. The cycle of the moon phases, the phases of creation, right? The creatress. Oh my God, Lord, this book gonna be good. I already know. Lust, love, magic, devotion. All praises to the Most High, the Creator, the Creatress, because we reproduce. Our cells are reproducing. Our old cells are falling off in the bed, and the new cells is on us for the day. All right, yeah, they fall off during the day too. But I'm just saying, in the bed, all your little old shit drop off. That's why you got dust mites, because your skin exfoliates. It's a constant exfoliation and recreation going on without y'all even fucking thinking about it. God damn. When I say the mother knew what the fuck the mother was doing, Gaia knew what the fuck she was doing, bitch. Y'all, we would be caked up with dust. We would be caked up with dirt. We would be caked up with old, rugged, ugly looking skin, dead, walking. The regenerative process is happening without us even thinking about it. We're made to shed skin. That's why they call it a serpent. That's why the bitches can't help. They don't like her. Because we regenerate. We regenerate, bitch. We regenerate. We populate. Oh my God. Regeneration. Without us even thinking about it, we don't even, oh my God, what a creation, what a creatress, what a fucking dominant creatress, woman, come the fuck on. Y'all finna get me excited. Y'all finna get me fucking excited with this book. I don't know why I was led to this book. But God damn, she got me in 3 sentences. Three little lines. She got me. All right. The fierce protection of the heart of the beloved. Don't make me get that bored. The fierce protection. God damn, girl. What the fuck? The fierce protection of the beloved. The fierce protection of the beloved, because look, earth equals heart. Earth is the same letters as heart. So the fierce protection of the beloved, that we will always regenerate skin in the physical, in the mother's love. Yep. In the physical, let me spell it right. Oh, I probably messed that wrong. In the material, right? In the matter, right? Is what she's talking about. In the physical, in the matter, in the heart, right? The earth, the heart, the physical, the material, the matter. She's the goddess, bitch. She's the God of physical, she's the God in physical darkness. Because no man would have her. No woman would have her. Right? So she is the mother of all civilization. The skin, the culture, the race, the ethnicity, the naturalness. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Oh, we finna have class, bitch. Y'all better hold on. If you look, if you were immature, if you little first, third graders, you might want to leave because this shit finna get deep. This shit here finna get deep. If you look, you ain't on this level, you might want to skedaddle. You might want to skedaddle the fuck up out of here. Never duplicated. Thank you, Ashley. Never fucking duplicated. Not one vessel, never fucking duplicated. You lose cells and you regenerate cells every morning. Every morning. What? Oh, we in biology? Are we in biology? Are we in biology? Are we in biology? God balance. Light and dark. Balance. Light and dark, life and death, balance. We in the balance between life and death, y'all. I don't even know if she knew what the fuck she wrote, but I can break down what the fuck she wrote. We're in the balance of life and death. That's what that is. The balance of life and death. Just from them 3 lines. Just from them fucking 3 lines. Life and death in the balance, bitch. In the fucking balance. Your old cells dying off, death. Your new cells coming online, life. Right in the balance of both. You may wake up, you may not fucking wake up. That might be the last skin you shed. Because guess what? Everybody is borrowed time. You're living on borrowed time. You're living on, I need y'all to get this shit, KAULWO. You're living on borrowed time. And once that time is up in that physical vessel and you've shed all the skin you needed to shed, bitch, you ain't waking up. You right in between life and death. That's why they say sleep is the what? The cousin to death. Because you're right there in the fucking balance of life and death. Whoa, shit. All praises to Mother Nature. All greatness and praises to Mother Nature. All to Gaia. What? You may or may not fucking wake up. That might be the last of your time, of your physical nature that you shed when you lay down. What? Bitch, my hair stinging. My hair got the goosebumps. Y'all, what? That may be your last time. That's why motherfuckers scared to go to sleep now. That's why them karmics is scared to go to sleep now. Because they know what they fucking did. And now all that shit coming back full circle back at them. So they don't know if they gonna fucking wake up or not. That's why they ass can't sleep and that's why they staying up. Because of all the shit they ass done did and they worried about going to sleep. They worried about if it's gonna be their last motherfucking shed of a skin. There you go. That sleeve, bitch, got to come the fuck off completely. Is that my last sleeve? Am I finna shed my last fucking sleeve? Yeah, bitch, worry about it. Worry about it. All you motherfuckers worry about it. That's right. Worry about if that's your fucking last time. That's why you don't wish death on nobody. Because when you wish death on somebody, you wishing it on your damn self. That's why you don't do that shit. That's exactly why you don't do that shit. And now the motherfuckers can't sleep. Now y'all karmics worried about if it's gonna be their last motherfucking breath. Okay? Because they done wish shit on people that they shouldn't have wished on people. They done did things that they shouldn't have did toward people. So they not sleeping at all. Trust me. Y'all go to sleep. Y'all ain't worried about it. Because y'all like, it is what it is. I already know. Look, this borrowed time we all living on. Everybody in this motherfucker got to go. Okay? Everybody got to go. It's but how you going to go, though. It's how you going to go and it's when you're going to go. See? Ooh. I don't know why I got this book. It's too late to be this amped up. can't get past a few paragraphs. Goddamn. Let me get back up in this because y'all know I can go. It says, the cries of the rage and passion, a holy sacrament. The desire to bleed until it's all gone. Talking about menopause? We talking about cycles? We talking about menstrual blood? Because you're exfoliating the eggs, right? The unfertilized eggs with the menstrual. Oh my God, wait the fuck, hold up. Wait. Wait, y'all may not be ready for this book. What the fuck? She said the cries of rage and passion. Holy sacrament, because the blood is holy. It's men that criminalized and made it a bad thing of the women's cycle, right? Her menstrual. They crucified it. They made it demonic. But it's really a holy sacrament. It's a holy testament to the what? The physical matter. To those eggs, to those embryos, what do you call, embryos, fetus, embryos, zygotes, or whatever you want to call it, the little eggs inside her ass, right? And then once she goes through menopause, then it stops. Then she has passed all the 300,000 plus maybe around 300,000 eggs that a woman has in her lifetime. Depending on how heavy she bleeds, depending on her bleeding cycle, was it long, was it short? And if you're going to bleed, the normal, everybody say, is three days, right? But if it's 3 days, then it really typically, if it wasn't for trauma from men, we probably wouldn't even bleed at all. We wouldn't even be in stress, because when you got a gymnast don't even have a cycle because they don't have no fat. They are lean. And when they start young, they go to 20 something before they ever get their cycle. So the whole time they're in gymnastics and their body is lean, they don't have a cycle. It could be like that for cheerleaders, but I'm not sure. But I don't think it's for cheerleaders, because cheerleaders don't train in the extent of gymnastic women, because they get real lean, right? That they cut their cycle or get a late start in their cycles. So again, or ballerinas, exactly, Ashley, or ballerinas, because their body don't have no fat. It's super lean, right? So they wait till when they get their cycles when they're either in their 20s or 18, or when they slow it down from all that intensive training, then they get their cycles and they go on to have their families. But up until then, they don't have a cycle. They don't have a cycle. And they could definitely date. They could definitely be having boyfriend and girlfriend, but they don't have a cycle because their body is too lean, right? God damn, y'all. What the fuck? Whoa. Y'all, this motherfucker powerful, y'all. This book is powerful. Damn, the cries of rage and passion, the holy sacrament. So the misogynist men made us think that it was something wrong with our cycle, that we were cursed. No, we wasn't cursed. It's a reason for it. It's a reason for it, right? And it says the desires to bleed until it's all gone. The desire to bleed till it's all gone. I'm going to say that again. The desire to bleed till it's all gone. What? To every egg has shed. Oh! To every egg that has shed. God damn. Y'all, to every egg that has shed. What the hell? That's if people ain't had hysterectomies. That's if women ain't had those hysterectomies and had their womb taken out. My God, this book is fire. This is the Goddess Awakening, Inspiring Calling. She is old and wise as the earth. But her midriff faces transcend age and time. What the hell? What? Wow. By medical distraction. Exactly. So they can use our wounds against us, and learn how to kill us and take it for their laboratory tests and their cells of reproduction, because that's power, because we are the progenitors. We are the reproductions, right? So they need our wounds so that they can keep living, so that they can keep creating, keep creating, keep creating. So the first thing they want to do, especially the black woman, is snatch out her womb. Say she got a problem and then snatch out her womb. And we believed it. We believed it. And it's a thing that says fibroids are like your trash can. And I just saw something last night that showed that we can recreate, because then people, they were taking out fibroids, but the reason they were taking out fibroids, and I just saw this shit yesterday. It's amazing that I got this book, because there were eyes, there were hairs in the fibroids, there were teeth in the fibroid, there were bones in the fibroid. So that means the fibroids counted as a receptor, a trash can. So fibroids are like everything that didn't get, like say y'all got pregnant, but it didn't do nothing, but there was a baby, but y'all didn't know it. So then there's a fibroid. It's like a trash can of the womb. It's like a landfill of the womb. And it has teeth in it, it has hair in it, it has eyeballs in it. So if you would have had a miscarriage, some of y'all wouldn't even fucking know it, because it developed, so to speak, into a fibroid. But then they ask y'all to take out the fibroid, and they ask y'all to take out y'all womb, but then they take that and then they go work on that. And they go develop more shit, because that go to show you y'all are creating oven, an easy bake oven. Put it like that. You're an easy bake oven. You don't know what's in it until you have the fibroid taken out. Or you dissolve it and it disappears on its own when you go through menopause, because then you're not in estrogen dominance no more. So then the estrogen level drops and you can shrink the fibroid and it pass on its own. Instead of them telling us that it'll pass on its own, once we go through menopause, y'all women got scared and went and got that shit taken out. And that was your recreating goddess energy. That was keeping you in alignment and connected to Mother Nature. Where's your womb? So some people's would pop, they would bleed or whatever, or they would have endometriosis and be bleeding and couldn't stop, and they would snatch it out. That's why they forced all black women back in the days to have hysterectomies in the 60s and the 70s. Not doing nothing naturally, but to just go get it snatched out and this would take care of it. No, it would leave you hollow. It would leave you empty. You would have no walls. You would, a man would be up in there floating around like this with his little tatty whacker, because there's nothing there. Because most of y'all didn't even know to get a mesh, to get some type of barrier so it wouldn't look like they was up in there in Moby Dick. You know what I'm saying? A whale in the ocean swimming around and can't hit nothing because y'all done snatched out that shit. So again, a little bit, hollow, exactly. They wanted to disconnect you from mother. They wanted to disconnect you from the mother. So they pushed all these damn hysterectomies on people to get y'all disconnected. Wow. Yep. And the military used to do that to black women too. Yes. It's all government. It's all from the government. Yes. 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 Because if it's not bothering you, leave it alone. Because when you go to menopause, what they don't tell y'all is your levels of estrogen go back down and the fibroid will shrink where you can pass it, or there's other things you can take on the market, natural, to shrink it and pass it. But they don't want to tell y'all that, because that stops the surgeries. That stops the surgeries right there. So they don't want to tell y'all can get cured from it, that it shrinks on its own. But you can look it up. It shrinks on its own. It literally goes down on its own. Yes, because it's money and they want your womb, because your womb is money. And they can reproduce whatever they want, stem cells off of that womb, off of that fibroid. They can run tests on how to destroy us too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a little controversial about perms and relaxers causing steroids, but it's more than that. I feel like it's our men that cause steroids too, because they kept us under so much stress and they wouldn't allow us to be feminine. So I feel like that's why we be like menopause. We glad the motherfucker over. You know what I'm saying? Menopause. Why it start with a man? Okay, because men start that shit by not allowing us to be in our feminine nature, not providing us, keeping us in survival mode, keeping us stressed the fuck out. That's why we have bad. Some of y'all got endometriosis and stuff, but that's why we're in that energy, because we're not allowed to be feminine. We're not allowed to be feminine. You know, and the men harboring resentment and then shooting them dirty nuts in us. Exactly. Exactly. They don't want to talk about that. And you know, and that's why I don't care about these men so much, because they full of shit, because they know where the fucking cramps come from. They know where all that shit come from, but they not owning up to that they are part of it. Because if you had a man that loved you, you shouldn't even have no goddamn strong cramps. You too busy getting nurtured. You too busy getting taken care of. You too busy being provided for. Now, it can go back to where you started dating at. Yes. Yes, it can go back, because whenever y'all started having boyfriends and girlfriends, it don't have to be your current man. It definitely, it has to do with men. They didn't name that shit menopause for nothing. They didn't name that shit menopause for nothing. It's got something to do with the food. It got something to do with the water, the drinks, the chemicals, the makeup, all the shit we putting on us that's toxic, that's polluting our earth. Because the skin is the largest organ, and anything you rub on the skin goes directly into the bloodstream, and it ends up in your hair. So anything you drink, you put on, it ends up here. So I feel like even a lot of alopecia ain't really what y'all think it is. I feel like a lot of that alopecia is what y'all been doing to y'allself. And that's Mother Nature telling y'all ass to get right. Because y'all, I don't feel like it's what it is. There's no such thing as dis-ease. Disorder, yes. Of something, yes. Disease is man-made. Disease is man-made. Disease is laboratory man-made. There is no such thing as disease. It's man-made. So a lot of y'all got shit that's alopecia and all that stuff, because I guarantee if y'all told the truth about what the fuck y'all been doing to y'all skin off of this little paragraph right here, I know it's some of y'all fault, but it's not your fault. It's the stuff that was given to us that we just didn't have control over, delayed self-gratification, and we put it on ourselves, and nobody made us, but because they produced it, men produced it most of the time, and we put it on us and we bought it. And now we're suffering from it. Yes, it can be generational. Yes. Generational meaning that it's a habit. If your mama did it, you did it. Kind of like that. Not eating well. Yep. We wasn't eating well. It's more than just putting a relaxer or a Jerry curl. Hell, they got wigs on their head now, and they got bugs in it. So they getting parasites right in the fucking top of the dome, putting all these wigs and stuff on because of the way they processing it. So they still got y'all ass. You went from Jerry curls to fucking relaxers to wigs. They still got us. They still fucking got us. So, because nobody don't want to be natural. Nobody don't want to take the time to learn their own hair. Being lazy. That being lazy is what's hurting women. The being lazy is what's hurting women. That's what's hurting women. All the chemicals, all the sulfite, the ferrofumes, whatever the fuck that is. You know, all us being lazy with our self-care. That's what's hurting women. That's what got us. Not investigating what they put in makeup. That's what got us. Right in your face, going right up to your brain. God damn. Right under your eye with that thin layer of transparent skin. Right in your fucking brain. Y'all not, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone. But, you know, it is what the fuck it is. It is what the fuck it is. And y'all know it, but they don't want to admit it. Because they want to be competing and looking good and shit. Okay, keep looking good at the expense of you getting sick. Keep looking good at the expense of you getting sick. And then when you get sick, you can't say shit. You can't say nothing. You know, Chemical warfare, exactly, LaShawn. And that's what this is chemical warfare. It's chemical because the weave got chemicals in it. So we stopped getting perms. We stopped getting relaxers. We started getting silk pressed with our natural hair. We lessened the chemicals. So they had to what? Put the chemical warfare in the weaves, in the hair to preserve it. It's just like if you got pantry food or freezer food, they got to put preservatives in it to preserve the hair. They got to put some kind of chemical to keep it doing what it need to do for however long they want it to last. Preservatives, if you want to call it that. Chemicals, like you said, chemical warfare. You know, yeah, I may be all braid extension or a faux lock. Yeah, here, but you gotta let your hair and face breathe. Exactly. And see, a lot of women are not letting it braid. When I was a cosmetologist, that's what I said. I would tell my clients, don't leave this shit up 3 months and not do this to your hair. Don't do this to your hair and not put oil under there. You're going to break it off when you get ready to snatch that shit out. It's going to all be on the floor. You know, leave it up I used to tell mine, leave it up at a month. They looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, no, you don't need this shit up no longer than a month. You need to take that shit down for 2 weeks and let your scalp breathe. I don't care if you spend $300 or $400 on it. Take that shit down because you leaving it up ain't doing shit. But putting more time for chemicals to be in your damn scalp, in your brain. I'm just saying, that's just my take. That's what I told my clients. You don't leave it up that long. Don't leave it up 3 months and not do no oils or not do no washings and stuff like that. And then some people don't even wash the hair that they get and put in their hair. It goes directly from the bag into the fucking hair. And you don't even know what's in the fucking shit. Oh my God. Magnets, parasites, small bugs that you can't see, little lice and shit. No. And you wonder why y'all disconnected. And y'all wonder why y'all disconnected. And y'all wonder why y'all disconnected. That's what I'm talking about. That's why the fuck y'all disconnected. That's why y'all disconnected. Look. The skin is the largest organ on the body. It is full of pores coming and going. You may think that nothing don't go in. Why would you think lotion goes in? It's a pore. It's a pore, y'all. Land and water, it's a pore. It's going in. Okay? That's the reason why you see water in a lot of that shit, don't you? You see aqua. You see aqua, don't you? And a lot of that shit, most of the time, aqua gonna be first. So that means it's gonna absorb. Okay, act dumb if y'all forget about science. Forget about, science class when you would study the epidermis and the dermis or contact dermatitis and all those diseases. And y'all wonder why y'all skin got bumps on it. You wonder why y'all breaking out. Because there's something in there y'all allergic to, and there's something in there y'all body is rejecting. And y'all are not listening to it. Or it's something you're putting in your mouth and it's showing up on the outside. I'm just saying. Look. Look, irritating the skin. And they're not paying attention to it irritating the skin. Like I was looking at a video last night. I forgot it was the movie I was watching on Tubi. And the girl, they had makeup on, right? They had a made up because it was a movie, right? It was the client. I think it was the client, the unusual client, the lawyer one, right? And the girl was a lawyer. She worked from the home and the other one worked from a law firm standpoint of view. And they had her all caked up. But guess what I still saw? The pimple. I still saw the acne through the makeup. And they had her pretty made up. And I said, you still can see the pimple. And I said, wow. I was like, the pimple was right there through the makeup. And she had a good coat on. She had a heavy coat on, actually. It was a heavy coat, but I still saw the raised pimple through that makeup. So y'all not hiding the pimple is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. You're not hiding the pimples unless you're caking it on like a clown. You're not hiding the pimple. Because I was like, is that a pimple? And she went away, and then she came back, and then she had turned her face to the slight side where the pimple was, right around up in this cheek side, right? And I said, yeah, that's a pimple. I said, yeah, that's a pimple. So y'all can be thinking y'all hiding your little blemishes and the pimples and shit, but you're not. You're not. You're not covering it up. You can't cover up a bump with makeup. It's going to poke out. If it's poking out, that's like 2-3 inches up from the skin. It's going to show regardless, because it's going to be an unsmooth edge. It's going to be, what do you call it? My nose itching. It's going to be, what do you call an uneven surface. An uneven surface. She would have had to cake that on real thick to get that bump to show up, because it showed up through the makeup. I saw it in the movie. I was like, oh, yep, she got a pimple. It was raised. Exactly. It was a raised pimple, so the makeup didn't hide it. So you can still see people's makeup. But you know, y'all got to think, y'all clogging up y'all skin with that shit anyway. And to leave that on in the sun, beating your ass up with the sun, all of that shit is going into the damn fucking face. All of it's going directly in the face, going straight up to the brain. It's going straight in the skin. It's going into one thing you don't want it to go in. This. You don't want it to go up there. That's the last place you want that shit to go. That's why they attacked our mind. Because if they can attack our mind, they can control our bodies. So a lot of y'all are not woke like you think. And you're not in alignment like you think, because you got outside shit controlling your mind. You got competing with other women controlling your mind. I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm telling y'all what is factual. I don't care if you dislike it. You need to fucking hear it. Okay? Because it's what's good for you, and it ain't popular. No, because everybody wearing it, but it don't make it right because everybody wearing it. It don't make it right because everybody fall in the crowd. So yes, it's unpopular, but you can still do what you want to do. But when it starts affecting your skin or affecting something about you, that's your sign to look at it and do something. Maybe not all the other people, but it's y'all time to look at it and dissect. Do I need to lighten up? Do I need to give it a break? Do I need to do mostly, look at my nose. Do I need to do mostly natural makeup or cosmetics, or try to find a different brand or somebody that know how to make natural cosmetic? You know, back in ancient Egypt, we was talking about that earlier, and we only use henna back then, where henna only comes in 3 colors: brown, maroon, and black. We use berries. Do y'all know how to make makeup with berries? Well, how about it's about time some of y'all ass try? Okay, I'm just saying. Because I learned all this in hair school. But henna only comes in 3 colors: brown, black, and maroon or burgundy. That's it. And that's natural dye. That's the Egyptians' dye. And we used berries back then. So why don't y'all try to think of some shit with some berries or some shit like that? I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. Shit. I'm trying to help y'all ass out. I'm just saying. And if you was eating right and doing right with your skin, you wouldn't even need makeup at all. It would naturally glow from the inside out. So a lot of times we're not glowing from the inside out because we're low frequency. Our vibration is too low. So, and we're in the physical, not in alignment with the spiritual. When you're in spiritual energy, your energy will glow. When you're in that abundant energy, your spirit, your energy, you will glow from the inside. So if y'all not attracting, that could be why, because y'all suffocating your goddamn aura. Okay? I'm just saying. That's my take on it. I'm going to stick to it till I change. Okay? And right now I ain't changing. Okay? That's what it is. Shit. It will radiate. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you got wrinkles or not. Yeah, I could put all that shit on there I can do all that. Let me tell y'all what happened. I had a client a long time ago that had Botox. And this client of mine had Botox so much that, and it was before the Botox probably came out. This is when it was first out, like way long ago. We probably didn't even know it was out, right? And I had a client that had Botox. And this client had Botox so bad that it fucked up the breathing, and the wrinkles were like craters. Because by the time she got older and got sick, that it was so, she hadn't had it for so long that it made it come back full force. That's what they don't tell y'all about Botox. That once you stop the Botox, you got like a damn valley in your fucking, I mean, she had valleys all over her face and breathing problems. She had to be on a damn concentrator. So when I tell y'all what I'm fucking telling y'all, I'm telling y'all what the fuck I done seen and what they said. Like, they was like, yeah, I used to get it, but I stopped and it made me worse. They say when they stop Botox, it's worse. It's worse. Like the little line that I see, you might see when I do. Let me see if I can do it like that. That bitch was like this deep. It was like you can ride down in a valley. It came back because she didn't do it no more. So if she didn't do it no more, then it just rippled everything back full force. Like it comes back even worse. And then it fucked with her lungs. Constant oxygen. Y'all think all this beauty is, oh, that's the pain part of it. When they say beauty is pain. You pay for the beauty now, but shit, it's going to be painful later when your ass get older. And you stop doing it and can't do it no more. Then you're going to fucking see the ripples. You're going to see the effects of this shit. Of this beauty industry. Because it's all about money. That's not the kind of pain I want to enjoy. That's not the kind of pain I want to even go through. Okay? I don't want to fucking go through that shit. I'll stick with the natural shit. I'll stick with the natural beauty. Okay? That ain't some shit I want to go through. No. That ain't no shit I want to go through. I don't care about y'all. Y'all can do what you want, but that ain't no shit I want to go through. Beauty is pain. So you mean I can pay to look good now, but later when I get older, I'm going to pay for that shit? It's going to be painful and I'm going to be ugly still? No. I'm all off of the subject of the book, ain't I? We talking about skin though. So I'm really on the topic of skin. But again, like I said, when I had a client like that I said, oh shit, no. You might as well go have face surgery and call it a day. I would say maybe face surgical, what you call plastic surgery, is more better. I wouldn't even want them fucking around my face either. But still, or doing, do you some massages, and pick it up, right? I got a few beauty things here I could show y'all, but not right now. But again, doing the normal, getting facials, putting the little infrared light on and rubbing your face with vitamin E or grapeseed or olive oil, right? Or vitamin E, right? And doing this enough to pick your face up, y'all. After you do all this for a little while, you'll get rid of whatever's sagging. You will get rid, because what you're getting is stimulation to the crown. Okay, let me go back a little bit. When you're laying down, the blood leaves the brain and goes down in the body. There's no really activity here. We're asleep. We're dead. We're cousin to death, right? When you wake up, if you don't rest and dangle on the side of the bed, you got hypoxia almost going on. Your blood hadn't got up to the brain yet. Okay. That's why standing on your head is good sometimes, because you get blood flow to the brain. That's why when you're doing this, a lot of times you get scalp stimulation, because when we're standing up, blood is not getting up there. And if you got breathing problems, it's not oxygen not getting up there. So there's no circulation. So you should always massage to get your scalp stimulated, right? Do this to stimulate, or do a headstand safely if you can. and get the blood flow. Because we're on our feet, we don't get the blood flow. Because we're standing upright. So to do a goddess headstand right here, well, it's not on here yet. It's sort of like a fishtail one right there for the throat chakra, to open up the throat chakra. But to do a headstand, you get the blood to go back to the head. Or if you do the pyramid, well, the pyramid should be on here. If you do a pyramid pose or a downward dog pose in yoga, that gets the blood to the head. Or the child pose gets the blood to the head. When you crown the head, like put the head on the ground, kind of tilt it down. See, she doing it right there. A little one of that pose right there. That pose getting the blood to. If you can't do a headstand, then do something like this. If you don't got back or neck problems, use caution. Ask your doctor first. That's my disclaimer. But those poses where your head is tilted, you're getting blood flow. If you can't do a headstand, right? You got it, or you massage it with your hand to get stimulation. You know what I'm saying? To get the stimulation. And then that helps with the follicles in the scalp to grow your hair, because you're getting blood flow up there. So it's different things y'all can do, but you can't do that when you got weave in your head. Because hell, you don't even want to fucking mess it up. Or you got a sew in. So you can tell they're not touching their hair. And you can tell y'all not, because you're not doing nothing. You can't do this if you got weave in your hair. You can't stimulate your scalp like it needs to. Like she said, it got to get air. It got to get air. You see what I'm saying? They be, you know, but that's because it's itching. They not doing it. They doing that because it's itching. Because it wants that shit off of there. That's why. Because it wants that shit off of there. Because it knows it's not. Your energy knows, your body knows stuff is not natural, y'all. It responds to what we put in our body and what we put on our body. And if our skin ain't doing something, it's going to show up. If we ain't doing something, it's going to show up on our skin. That's the way we can self-diagnose, right? Is it'll show up on the outside and be like, oh, I'm ashy. I need to put some more lotion on myself. It's going to show up on the outside. Inside, they scream and release me. Yep. And they're not paying attention because they're doing what's popular. Exactly. Because they're doing what everybody else doing. But you can't do what everybody else do, y'all. You got to listen to your energy. Y'all got to learn. It's rejecting it. Yes. Y'all got to learn to, we all, me too, on some spots too. We all got to learn to obey our energy and what our body is telling us. And we ignore the signs when it's screaming at us. We ignore the red flags. Y'all talking about red flags in boyfriend, girlfriend. No, you need to look at them red flags in your body. Okay? Because your energy is telling you shit. And we're just brushing it off. Like, you know, I got to do this. I don't want nobody to see me without my makeup. I don't want nobody to see me without my hair laid. I don't want nobody, but they're going to see your ass laid up and sick, looking stupid too. That's what they're going to do. And you're going to be like, is it worth it? I want y'all to ask yourself, was it worth it then? That's what I really want y'all to do. I want y'all to ask yourself, was it worth it? That's all. That's all. Over 30 years, 29 years of nursing, bitch, I've seen a lot. And then, trust me, ain't none of them motherfuckers told me it was worth it, okay? Ain't none of them bitches told me it was worth it. Not none of them, okay? Not none of them said I'd do it all again. Not now one of them said to me, I'd do it all again if I could do it over. No, ain't now one of them said that shit in 30 years. Shit. Ain't now one of them. Ain't now one of them. Ain't now one of them. It's bad. BBL epidemic is bad. It's bad. Welcome, beloved, to the wild world of goddess energy. I am so glad you are here. Ready and embody new expressions of yourself and your heart. Unlike the religions, many of us grew up with the religion of the goddess isn't one separated from nature, from the body, from creative and life-giving energy of sexuality. So religion tried to and did do a good job at some of us to separate us from the sexuality or the sensuality of the goddess. They condoned it. They made us look at it as shameful because you know why? She is the fucking power. Okay? She got the power. She holds the power. Whether y'all know you hold the power or not, you hold the fucking power. And that's why they criminalized us. That's why they demonized the goddess. Because we are the true epitome of Mother Nature. Power, bitch! Thunderstorm, hurricane, tornado, earthquake. We's all that bitch. The mighty Russian winds, baby. The ocean and the motion. We all that control. Okay, we got that shit right. But look, we's all of that. Okay, so y'all gotta understand where your power come from and why the misogynist motherfuckers wanted to demonize y'all ass and y'all power. Okay, I'm just saying, this is what the book's saying, but I'm adding some, I'm adding my 2 cents in it. It says the life-giving energy of sexuality, goddess is the earth. Goddess is the earth, bitch. Do you hear her? Did y'all hear what she said? She came right out on the first page talking about religion. Came right out on the motherfucking first. I expected something like that. You can expect a real one gonna come right out and tell y'all. So you know where the brainwashing started. You know where the demonization started of the divine feminine energy. Religion, like we've always said. Religion, male-centered men. Men that wanted to be male-centered. They wanted to be the princess. They wanted to be worshipped instead of the goddess being worshipped. Because if you go back to antiquity and ancient time in ancient Egypt, it was a goddess that was worshipped in many forms. It was the woman. It was feminine energy. All right. She is in, let me see, it says the goddess is the earth. She is the body. She is transformative. Carnal power. Carnal power. Many of us were taught that the body is sinful and separate from God, yet this is the antithesis of the goddess religion, the oldest religion on earth. Instead of spending your life transcending or working towards the goal of leaving your body behind on this earthly plane, the goddess is about immanence. I'll probably fuck that up. IMMANENCE. Finding a direct connection to the divine through the self of the physical world. The goddess isn't separation. She isn't some old judgmental woman up in the clouds. She is the sacred and the mundane seen in piles of trash and in holy places. The goddess is in everything. Damn. Oh, I'm loving this book. Damn, I'm loving this book. Oh, them niggas out there mad, boy. Some of them niggas is mad, y'all. Oh, they don't want y'all to have this book. Let me show y'all the title. Y'all need to get this goddamn book. Y'all need to get this damn book. Let me put it up close for you bitches. Look at this bitch. You need to get this motherfucker quick, fast, in a hurry. And y'all need to go over with y'all little young women. Y'all need to go over with your little teenagers. And you need to give it to your damn college ass girls. You know, y'all need to get this damn book. Okay? Because some of y'all need to re-remember. Okay, I did say re-remember, didn't I? Y'all need to re-remember your goddamn ass. Because some of y'all done lost it. You done lost it. You're centered around Pick Misha and Barbara the Builder and having a man and desperate for a man, bitch. You need to remember yourself. You need to remember yourself. You need to put your ass back together again. Oh, Lord, y'all done fell off the wagon. Y'all ass done fell off the damn wagon. This book is good. I ain't even got to the second page, barely. I ain't even got to y'all, we 60 minutes, y'all. We 60 minutes. Come on now. It said the goddess is in everything. Boy, let me see. The goddess is everywhere. Like Lucy said, I am everywhere. I am everywhere and in everything. Ain't nothing these men can do. Y'all are in everything and everywhere because she is the creatress. Okay? She created you. Okay? Oh, them poor baby feelings is hurt. And she is constantly expressing herself to you. Oh my God. Dark mom, bitch. The dark mother. What? What? Oh my gosh. Boy, oh my gosh. The goddess evolves as you do. Y'all can't do nothing without the mother, bitch. You can't say nothing, do nothing, be nothing without her. How do I know? Let's go back. Come on, class. Because what did she say in the beginning? What did I say in the beginning? Because you're through what? You're the balance between what? Life and death. No man and no woman can do nothing without the mother. Because as you go to sleep and you rise up again, she gives you that power. She yields you that power to rise, to resurrect, to get up the next day. Oh, I got the goosebumps. She gives you the power. You are on borrowed time, and it's the mother time that you're on. It's the mother time. Oh my God. Water and fire. We are life. We are her life. We belong to her. She don't belong to us. We belong to her. She's given us that time. The material. Oh my God, damn it. The resources. Oh, even a man got to go to sleep and still got to pay homage to her. Still got to thank her. If he's a religious man or a spiritual man, he still got to pay homage to the mother. Because he may not wake his ass up either. So that go to show you he don't even control time. He don't control time. He don't control the energy. Oh gosh, let's go. Let's go. As goddess evolves, the goddess evolves as you do. The goddess is not static. The goddess is not static. S-T-A-T-I-C. Static. That's what she's not. Stale, stagnant, static, friction. Oh my God. She has not remained unchanged for the thousands of years she's been worshipped. Okay, take it back to the Bible. God is a God that has not changed. That is the same yesterday and today and forever. That's the mother, bitch. She the same today as yesterday and forever infinity. That is the woman. That is the mother goddess. That is Mother Nature, baby. She remains consistent. Unchanged. Unchanged. What? What? Look, y'all. She has not remained unchanged for thousands of years. She's been worshipped. The goddess is reflected in the cultures. That's what I told y'all earlier. The cultures that worshiped her, in those who revered her, in those devotees who span age and time. What? She definitely is not human. What? And yet she evolves alongside us, often depicting herself in familiar light to those who honor her, so they more easily recognize her. In other words, let me go back to the spiritual journey here for a minute. The reason why some of y'all, the mother has not revealed her essence to y'all is because y'all don't honor her. You don't uplift her. And if you uplift her and honor her and appreciate her, she reveals herself to you. Ooh, I don't. Ooh. That's why some of y'all can't grasp that it is divine feminine. That's why some of y'all don't grasp it. Because you don't even think that way of yourself. You think the way man taught you and religion taught y'all to be about woman. And it just says she ain't fucking human. Okay? She's not human. She's infinite intelligence. And she only reveals herself to those that honor her and worship her in truth and in spirit. Oh my God. Don't y'all get me to goddamn preaching on a damn Tuesday night. Don't you do it. Don't you damn do it. Don't you damn do it, y'all. Look, until y'all honor her, she is not going to reveal herself to you. She is infinity intelligence. Infinite intelligence. Do y'all understand? And that's why, man, that's why y'all need to get with the program and stop listening to these males about this male dominance bullshit, because that's what's got y'all off balance. And that's why the mother have not referred to y'all and gave y'all that wisdom and gave y'all the things that y'all need, because y'all are too busy worshiping fucking men. You heard me read it. You heard me read it. You know, I'm just saying, you heard me read it. So again, that's why, if you want the intelligence that I got, if you want the intelligence other women got, you have to be in alignment with the mother. You can't play with it, because she knows she's too smart. She's too smart. She's the infinity cube. They don't even know where the fuck she at. Okay? That's why she's able to move through everything, and nothing is everything, because it's nothing for her to transmute. It's nothing for her to move through all of us. But only those that honor her truth and spirit in a truthful way, not playing with the fucking shit, not doing the shit just to get men, or men doing the shit just to get women. Okay, not that shit. That's the fake goddamn spiritual community bullshit. Yeah, some people use it, you know, to get money. Yeah, it says, I'm trying to disappear like Nefertiti. Look, it says she definitely not. Okay, I read that part. Okay, let me go. The way you worship the goddess will look different from the way your ancestors did. But isn't that the point? So y'all think that's why she got all these transmutations. Because, okay, it takes somebody that's in alignment with the mother that knows another person in alignment with the mother, regardless if they're male or female. But that's why from age to age, she has transformed herself throughout the ages, because every culture or every age, it's different. That's why she got over those 1,000 names in the first place, those 1,000 transfigures, because she revealed herself in these different shapes and figurines. You got the Buddha, you got her, you got the Big Mama, you got the Hottentot Venus, you got all the different cultures, how they shaped the figurine of the goddess. Because through ages, she transmuted, and how they saw and visualized the mother is how they saw and visualized the mother. And you got to be in alignment with the mother to recognize the mother, okay? To get that evolution, to get whatever she's doing, right? Because it's not a human. She's not a human. That's why they hate that shit. That's why these men hate that shit. Yeah, because they can't grasp how the fuck she doing it. She doing it because she's the creatress. She's the creatress. She's the mother of the matrix, right? So they pissed off about it. So they got to make everything man-centered to give them some irrelevancy. And it wasn't never about them being irrelevant in the first fucking place. It was about them being in their ego to think that they was irrelevant. And they wanted to take away from her being worshipped, and they wanted to be worshipped. And that's where you got all these male organized matrix, Masonic, you know, goddamn monogamous motherfucking religions from. That's male dominant. That's why you got that, because they wanted to control her, right? And wherever she manifests from, right? She can manifest in sons, but namely the daughters, okay? Because we are her archetype, right? Where her archetype, the mother archetypes, the different archetypes that she got. All right, let me see. But isn't that the point? Don't you want to pray to a deity who accepts all your 21st century magic? We may not have as many temples and sacred sites as we once did. Yeah, because they tore all them bitches down. It says, but now we can worship with a coven that spans the globe. Surely the goddess may be here for the ease of honoring her, no matter where or when we live. So why the goddess? Why now? And what or who is the goddess truly anyway? Whoa, child. Like the gender binary, the definition of the goddess is a bit blurry these days. Each practitioner will have their own definition of what the goddess is. Your own understanding will allow you to relate to her more intimately too. So don't go off of nobody else. Go off of what she speaks inside of you. That's why I don't fucking listen to these motherfuckers. That's why you see me in alignment with the goddess. Because I ain't fucking listening to everybody else. I don't give a fuck what your definition is. I know what my shit is. Okay? I know where I'm aligned with her at. So I can only give it from my experience with the goddess, with my, one-on-one experience with the goddess. She lives. She reigns. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Okay, y'all do what you want. Okay, let me see. Okay, your own understanding will allow you to relate to her more intimately too. The goddess does not exist in black or white, and she is not solely expressed through gender or biology. More than anything, the goddess is love. She is the living expression of the divine erotic, the potencies of sexuality, of death and rebirth and destruction and creation. And we said that earlier. It said the goddess is consciousness, immenseness, intuition, and the cyclic. She is the love that links everything, that brings the whole world into creation. The goddess is form. She is the aliveness of the universe. She is best known and felt throughout the heart. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all that heart gate was mine? Did I not tell y'all that heart gate was my gate? Did I fucking not tell y'all? It's that in them emotions, boo. She is best felt through them emotions, processing them emotions, the subconscious, the sub-C. Oh my God, God damn it, y'all. God damn it. I just love when a book come through and just say what I done said. God dang. Lord. Okay, now this, she got a little blurbage up here at the top. It says she is all-encompassing. She is compassion, right? A vibration, a frequency that every person on earth has access to. Right? The emotion, the ocean, the water, right? The memory, that's all her. This is goddess energy. It said, and goddess energy is for everyone. Damn. Boy. Y'all. You know my damn cheeks is like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Talk about some giddiness. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me now? Oh, they hot. Them bitches hot. Them dead dicks hot, ain't they? They hot. They bad. They bad, y'all. Can y'all see me now? Can y'all hear me? Hello? KAU, say something. Can y'all hear me? Oh, they made my screen go black. They pissed off, that's why. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me now? They pissed. They pissed because I be tearing this shit up. Oh, they fucking pissed. Them dead dicks is pissed, baby. Them misogynist motherfuckers is pissed. Oh my God. They pissed, y'all. They don't want y'all to get this shit. Y'all go get this book. It'll be in my playlist. Y'all, they is pissed. Yeah. How it says, yes, they have you been. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. They pissed. The dead dicks is pissed. Okay. The misogynist dead dicks is pissed because their time is up. And the mother is back. She is back to claim her throne in her children's life. You see what I'm saying? She is back to claim the fucking throne. They pissed off. We gonna learn today, bitch. Okay, you bitch ass is gonna learn today. GABRIELA HERSTIK, the energy guide, the awakening the divine feminine through myth and magic. Goddess energy. GABRIELA HERSTIK. All right. Boy, they mad. That's all right. They'll get over it. Or maybe they dick will. All right. Again, let's go. All right. So the mother is not trying to tear y'all away from y'allself. Did y'all hear that part? That the mother not trying to punish y'all? Huh? The goddess doesn't punish you for your imperfections, but rather celebrate self-expression, magic, creativity, sensuality, and ecstatic expression. So she loves it. See, all that energy I've been giving y'all was the mother energy. And that's why they pissed off. Because they want y'all to be bland and dulled down and all serious, because that's the way the niggas want to be. That's the way the men want to be. That's not how the goddess is going to move to you. And it already showed you that she's right there in the heart. And I told y'all, it says she is the aliveness of the universe. She is the best. She is best known and felt through the heart. And I told y'all I ruled that heart, that gateway, didn't I? I told y'all. I tried to lead y'all to the mother, but y'all look at me like I'm stupid. So go on about y'all fucking business and go learn from somebody else. I'm talking about my real KU. I'm talking about my real collective that knew the difference because y'all were in alignment with the mother. See, y'all, the other one's just serving the dick. They want what the dick want. They don't want nothing. They want to worship the dick. This ain't about that. So it already said that the divine feminine is the counterpart to the divine masculine. So the divine masculine knows the mother too. All right, the divine masculine knows the mother too. But a lot of these people that's in this religion that want y'all to stay on the phallic side and not come into y'all abundant energy, which you just heard she will reward you through that abundant expression. It says she is not trying to cut you off from yourself. Instead, she is guiding you to your most abundant expression. And that's what I display on y'all every fucking day since I've been up on this motherfucker. Since I've been on goddamn internet. All right. Is the abundant expression, the authenticity of the expression. And that's the mother. Because you're going through all the emotions of the heart. You got balance. I'm not talking about that screaming, fussing at these nigglets and stuff and these men. I'm not talking about that energy. I'm talking about with yourself. I'm talking about with yourself. All right, your gifts and talents should make room for you. I'm talking about with yourself, being authentic with yourself so she can flood through there and give you the abundance and the creativity that she want to give. But you got it? All right now. All right, y'all heard it right there. She on it. Oh, I love this girl for this. All right, oh, she did her thing on this book. This girl, you did it, girl. You did it, GABRIELA. I got to give it to you. The goddess doesn't smite you to atone for sins or supposed wrongdoings, nor does she see sexuality or sexual energy as shameful or evil. All acts of love and pleasure are her rituals. Bitch, we was talking about this shit earlier today. We was talking about this shit. I told y'all everything was a ritual. Told y'all dumbass. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Y'all told y'all little lame asses. I told y'all asses, everything down here was a fucking ritual. And I've been saying that shit forever. And I told y'all everything was. And this damn girl that came through this motherfucker and put it in a book. Oh my God. Damn. And I was tapped in way before the book, y'all. Told y'all ass. Don't listen to the motherfuckers y'all be listening to. Don't listen to Kim. Nope. Go on. Don't listen to Kim. Let me close my blockers up. Don't listen to Kim. Nah, go listen to them other motherfuckers y'all been listening to that y'all think know what the fuck they talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't even worried about it, but I just love to see what I'm talking about show up in a fucking book though. I be loving that shit. I be like, I thought so, bitch. Thought so. And I ain't even had to read the book. I've been knew it because I'm tapped into the goddess. So ain't shit I just had to find out from reading. I've been saying this shit years. Been saying it. Y'all letting these motherfuckers take y'all away from y'all authentic self, and y'all wonder why the goddess ain't blessed y'all ass yet. Y'all wondering why the goddess ain't blessed y'all ass because y'all letting these men and these other women control y'all self-expression. Let's go. Let me finish this up so we can go. All right. The honor. Oh, I got to see. Hold up. To honor the goddess means to live in a state of flow. Damn it. Of surrender. This requires a conscious reprogramming of our excuse me, y'all. That burp was trying to come out. This requires a conscious reprogramming of our internalized capitalist mindset. What do you think we've been doing damn affirmations for? What you fucking think? Because you got to reprogram yourself from the patriarchal bullshit that we was taught. Why y'all think we was doing affirmations? 4 years running. Affirmations 4 years and damn book club 4 years. Been giving y'all the damn material. Been showing y'all the damn books. Y'all got a lot of people that don't show y'all the books. I ain't got to show y'all shit. Better be glad I'm showing you this shit. All right? Be grateful. Yeah, be grateful. Because you should. Because ain't nobody else telling y'all, so y'all just going with the flow because of programming from religion. And y'all not seeing that this is, it's hard to believe. Yeah, they lied to us. It's hard to fucking believe. But it is the truth. And she can put it in there and say it was part of the religion. Y'all, we are not fucking lying. Ain't that many women came out lying about this shit. It just ain't that many. I am not the only one. So now y'all see it ain't just me. Now you see it ain't just me. Okay. Ooh, thank God for this book. Ooh, I'm grateful. Shit. Okay, let's go. Boy, this is a firecracker, bitch. This is a firecracker. It said, while the divine masculine is expansive, active, and outward facing, the divine feminine is the integration that happens after that allows you time to process, absorb, and rest. Y'all, where's my marker? Give me this damn thing. All right. I can't make this shit up. You see why it's dangerous to be an enlightened woman? You see why it's so fucking dangerous to know your power? To come into your own power, your own innate divine feminine power? Do y'all see how fucking dangerous? You intimidate fucking men with that power. You intimidate with that strength of the goddess. Oh boy, y'all better get this shit. You better get it right. I'm just saying. Better get this shit right. All right, it says the goddess doesn't exist in a state of constant production to prove her worthiness. She requires stillness and gestation too. Because remember, having a baby, having a downtime, having a rest. That's why I took off. That's why I like, fuck y'all. I'm watching TV tomorrow. That was yesterday. I'm like, fuck everybody. Literally, I told y'all, I wasn't lying. I was like, fuck everybody. I'm finna sit down my ass and watch some TV. I took a 3-hour nap, bitch, recuperated. I said, I got my ass some rest, okay? I was like, fuck this shit. All right, now you ain't gonna see my ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I got shits to do. Like rest, okay? Rest, recuperation, recovery, bitch. All right, damn right. Damn right. Shit. Y'all know I love y'all shit. But when I say fuck that, I mean fuck that. Y'all know it too. Y'all know I be like, fuck them people. I'm going to sleep. I'm getting some rest. You say you took a week off, Kanisha? Like, I be like, I love them, but shit, fuck that shit today. get on one, I get on one. God damn it. When I get on one, I get on one like a true Taurus. Fuck the shits. Okay? Fuck all of it. All right? I'm getting some rest. Bitch, I laid my ass over there on that sofa for 3 fucking hours. Knocked the fuck out. I was like, what? I looked up. I said, what time is it? I was like, what time is it? I looked up. I was like, is it dark? Like, how long was I asleep? You know? Shit, that hibernation hit my ass like a ton of bricks. I was like, shit. I was going to get online. I was like, fuck that. I took the phone because I was looking up here on the video. And I said, okay, I'm just going to lay down and rest my feet and get out this chair and get out this corner because this is work. And so I said, I'm going to sit over there and watch TV. Man, before I know that damn phone was off, my ass was gone. That's that rest, that gestation, that rebuilding, that replenishing, right? That thinking about that self, that giving that self-love, right? Giving that rest time. That period, she shouldn't supposed to be work. That's masculine energy. So I had to balance out my masculine energy with my damn feminine energy. Shit. I had to go lay down and take a fucking nap and reboot this bitch. Like I had to reboot. Oh God. It says the goddess doesn't exist in a state of constant production to prove her worthiness. So what? Oh God, I done got hot. Oh boy, y'all got me on a marriage now. So here I come with the fucking marriage. What the fuck did that say? A wife is not a fucking maid. A woman is not a fucking maid. That's exactly what that just said. A woman should not have a husband or a boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, whoever in the house, and her ass be constantly working. She shouldn't have to constantly, she's supposed to be soft. She's supposed to be relaxed. She's supposed to be able to rest. She's not supposed to be constantly in masculine overdrive. So that go right to these damn relationships. So if y'all in a relationship that y'all man is not allowing y'all to rest and recuperate, y'all are in masculine energy. It is an off-balance relationship. Y'all is a maid. Y'all is made to slave 24/7. And not get no reciprocation. And that's why y'all burn out and fall out of relationships. That right there, speaking about relationship, is telling y'all you're not supposed to be having to work like a bitch, like a man, to prove your worthiness to a man. Oh my God, I hit the nail on the hammer then. Boy, did I. Boy, did I. You gotta rest, y'all. You got to power down. You got to recuperate. You got to regenerate because you're a constant creator. You're constant thinking of creation, right? In your mind. Your mind is constantly going. So you got to power it down. The rest is to power the mind down because that's the only time we don't fucking be, like in our head or, in our emotions. We got to power that shit down. We got to tone that shit down. Okay. It's all about balance, baby. See? It's all about the balance. All about the balance. This can mean allowing yourself to rest and not to have to constantly be on. I'm trying to tell you, it is the spiral dance. Spiral dance right there on that wall, right? It is the spiral dance, one that you will learn as you continue walking this path. Gosh. Oh, I love this girl for this book. Again, the divine masculine and divine feminine are energies. We're talking about energies now, right? So, and this isn't directed by biology or the toxic binaries the patriarchy feeds us. God, goddess expands past this. Ooh, y'all ass better get this book. Oh my goodness. The power of the goddess doesn't come from anything external. That's why they want what I say. In-source, not outsource. So we thinking outsource, that's God, that's consciousness. But to be inside is subconscious. That's why they want to take our women away and worship them and not worship that own innate goddess that's inside your heart chakra. Bitch, thank God KAU reform is here. LWOKAU, bitch. Oh my God, this is what I've been telling y'all from day one. This is what I've been telling y'all from day one. Insource, not outsource. Because outsource is consciousness. Inside is subconscious. Where the goddess lives. Oh, but she is consciousness, right? She is consciousness. But if you think about the patriarchal system, they put us in a line to just worship men. Phallic worship. Not goddess worship. Phallic worship. Now, how you think we can worship the phallic, but you can't worship the womb? The womb was first. The absolute zero was first. Ooh, shit. It's all about the balance, baby. This can mean allowing yourself to rest and not to have to constantly be on, like the light switch on, right? It says it is a spiral dance, one that you will learn as you continue walking the path. Again, the divine masculine, divine feminine are energies, and this isn't depicted by the biology or the toxic binaries the patriarchal feeds us. God/goddess, expansion past this, okay? Expands past this. The power of the goddess doesn't come from anything external, not from a god or a man or a lover. Oh my God. Shit, bitch. God damn it, bitch. Oh my God damn it, bitch. Damn it. Damn that, Kim. God damn that bitch. This bitch waking these women up. God damn it. God damn. It is her consciousness, her existence that infuses the universe with life. To work with goddess consciousness is to acknowledge the ecstasy of being. It is to find the vibration of the divine in everyone and everything, because she is in everything and everyone, right? It is to step onto the pathless path. What? Look, the tantric path. Bitch, talk about my shit. Did she just say the tantric path? Karma Sutra, bitch. Love and money is what? Tantra, baby. What I tell y'all ass. Y'all got me giddy as fuck. Y'all got my ass giddy as fuck. The dance play between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The tantric path. The energies. Talking about the energies where you don't, it's the, I can't even go into that right now. That's a whole class. I'm going to leave that alone. Everything is in the expression of the goddess. Everything is sacred and profane. This dissolves the barriers of the self and others and ignites in empathy. That's that heart chakra. That's them empaths. You are of the goddess, and so is everyone else. Remembering this is heart changing. So everyone is of the goddess, but see, most men want to disconnect from their emotion. They have no emotional balance, no emotional intelligence, no emotional regulation, no emotional barometer, because they haven't healed that energy. But if they were to heal that energy, they would rise up to their divine masculine energy. So at this point, they're just a man. They're just a male. They're not a divine feminine or divine masculine energies, or vice versa. So y'all are disconnected from y'all heart. Even though she lives and breathes in there, y'all haven't awakened her. So this is about awakening her, okay, to that energy, to that awakening to that energy. It says, okay, this formulation of the divine isn't new either. Before there was monotheism and patriarchy and war and genocide, there was her. Bitch, I told y'all ass, behind every man is a woman, and behind her is a her story, bitch. History, her story. Behind his story is her story. You got to go behind him to get to her. To get to her. That means you got to go through what? The left side of the brain to the right side to get to her. You got to go from the masculine side to the feminine side to get to her, because she's in the dark, right? She's in that subconscious. You got to go through the hurt, the pain, the memories to bring her up out of there, right? To rise out of that feminine, to get her to rise out of there, because it's in a dark cold, right? Dark night of the soul. So y'all have to go within. Okay, I hope y'all get that part. Boy, there was her. That tell you who she is, God. Okay, it's hard to imagine that there was a time before, but it wasn't until the Bronze Age, which began about 3500 BCE, that historians see evidence of war. So we're talking about a return. A return to goddess means honoring the earth and all her children, not just her human ones. It is a return to the corporal, to the sacred and chaotic feminine. It is a return to the most profound, creative, sexual power, receptive and inspired parts of yourself. Magic and the goddess have much in common. And if you are called to explore either one, that's reason enough to begin. Are you ready? Oh, God damn. Y'all, are you ready? You got to be ready for this. Because it ain't going to be, trust me, it ain't going to be pleasing. It ain't going to be dick stroking. Ain't going to be no dick stroking going on. Ain't going to be no phallic stroking going on with this. It just ain't. You heard her, didn't you? And in short, that's the mom, the goddess energy right there. So big mama, right? Damn, I don't want to start again. What time is it? It's time to get off of here. 1:09. Ooh, god damn. Look at this. This says the short history of the goddess. Okay. This says ritualizing goddess energy. And then it says setting up the space. And then it says grounding and centering. And then it says closing and grounding. This first chapter is deep. Ooh. Creating a goddess grimoire. A consecration ritual for your grimoire. Am I saying that right? Oh, Lord, y'all. This book gonna be good. God damn, this book gonna be good. Boy, look at her. Boy, look at here. Let me read a little bit of this. Short history of the goddess. As humans, we live in a paradigm of linear time. Where's my light? I can't see. It can be hard to imagine that our ancestors were steeped in monotheism or fearful of a fairway punishing God. That's their religion. Yo, God, don't do this. God gonna punish you. Just trying to strike the fear of God in your ass. Okay, so you wouldn't worship the goddess. Weeks and months were tracked by the sun and the moon. Sexuality was sacred in its own right. And rituals and celebrations of life and death were communal. Monarchical societies meant that all people were equals, with property and the family name passed through the mother. Before there was monotheism, there was the goddess. I told y'all that a long time ago. Let me go back. I got to go back because now what she's talking about, and I've taught y'all on that before. What she's talking about is the mitochondrial DNA, the matrilineal. What did it say before okay, hold up. The communal matriarch societies meant that all people were equals, with property and the family name passed through the mothers. So if you go look up mitochondrial DNA, and we talked about this before, and I got the goosebumps on my right side, so that's the guides. And it was because in the genetic, remember I told y'all it's passed through the daughters. The daughters can pass it through the son and the daughters, but if you have a boy, it doesn't pass. It only passed through the woman, through the females. That's the matriarchal line, the matrilineal line right there. It's passed through the mothers, through the daughters, not the men. It stops at the men. So you're passing on the lines of the matriarch. And I told y'all that shit. So they lied about the mitochondrial DNA. And I broke that code a long time ago. I said, no, bitch, you lying. Y'all lying. Y'all trying to make this shit be about y'all. But this shit ain't about y'all. This shit is about the two grandmothers. The two mothers. The grandmothers, bitch. That's what that shit is about. So, okay, when you're getting big sister living, yeah, you're getting the grandmother's genes, the matrilineal genes of the mothers through way back yonder, antiquity. And that's what the mitochondria is about. But with some of the studies, they fucked it up. They patronize, damn, they made it patriarchy. They put it linked toward more patriarchal than the divine mother, than the divine feminine. All right. The mother made it in the crone, right? The mother made it in the daughter. Let me see, the crone, the mother, and the daughter. The crone, the mother, the maiden, right? The maiden being the daughter, right? The granddaughter, the triple darkness, the triple negative ions, right? So they made it be about that. Yeah, the woman can pass it to the sons, but the sons can't pass it on to nobody else. So the sons would want to have, they would want a daughter so that they can reach in there and get that gene maybe from the mother side or the whoever the woman is. It stops and it goes to mother. It stops, it goes to mother. If it's a boy, it goes to the mother. It goes till they have a girl. Or it stops, let me just say that backwards. Again, it stops until they have a girl. It has to be a girl. Do y'all understand? It has to be a girl in there. It cannot just be all boys because it wouldn't go nowhere past the boys. It stops at the boys. Only a woman can give the mitochondrial to the boy and the girl. But if she has a son, it stops until he has a daughter. And then it goes on to another mother, the grandmother, right? Grandmother to grandmother, grandmother to grandmother, grandmother to grandmother, grandmother to grandmother, grandmother to grandmother. I got to draw it for y'all to see some of it, but I've already drew it numerous times before. But y'all get what I'm saying? That's why girls are important. Because we carry on the mitochondrial DNA. Okay? That's why it's important. So that's, in this little line, that's what I'm seeing that she's talking about. Automatically connect the dots to mitochondrial DNA. So before there was monotheism, there was the goddess. Before they told y'all it's one God and only one God, she is many gods, right? Because it just said before in the previous chapter, she transformed with us. So that means she was many gods, right? In many forms, in many epitomes, right? She reinvented herself or mutated herself throughout the cultures, right? She's not just one God. She's one God, but many forms, right? Many mutations. Ooh, God damn. Where's this damn thing at? Consider instead of seeing your life as a straight line from birth to death, goddess time means witnessing it as what? A spiral moving upward. I told y'all that's that goddess spiral in this damn card right here. Right there. That's the spiral. So don't see yourself as linear time like they taught you in history with the timeline bullshit. This is the goddess. That's us right there. That's the spiral path right there. Y'all get it? So that's what that, see? Because it reminds you too much of what? It reminds you too much of what? The womb, the universe. It reminds you too much of the womb and the universe where you came out of. So, of course, they would want it to be a timeline, a straight line, increments, measurements, right? Because that's man. That's man. So they don't want you to remember that womb. They don't want you to remember that circle, that belly you came out of, right? That sack. Okay? They don't want you to remember that. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So then, let me see. Goddess time means witnessing it as a spiral moving upward. When time is non-linear, right? See, that would make time non-linear. That would make time non-linear, wouldn't it? If y'all were to worship, if you were to see and recognize time as a spiral, it's non-linear. Oh, shit. Oh, boy, I just got to download. Shit. Y'all, oh, hold up here. Let me do my little drawing. Oh, my gosh. Wow. See how they did that shit, y'all? These motherfuckers been lying like a motherfucker. They've been lying like a motherfucker. That's to keep history going. So you don't remember her story. But you just keep the fault lines going, the linear time blocks going where history keeps repeating history because it's non-linear, but they're making it linear because you keep repeating the same thing because their God would fade away, or their definition of what they told y'all God is would crumble. Their whole fallacy would crumble. Their whole illusion would crumble if y'all knew that time was this spiral, endless, limitless creation of the goddess. They can't stop her. They can't stop her. So the only way they stop her is try to make it linear and talk about history, but never talk about her story. But they talk about his story in increments of time, and they stick to it so y'all would stick to it. But behind his story is her story. Right? Oh, shit. Y'all. Now y'all see. Her story is the spiral. His story is the timeline. But let me show y'all something. History has to keep repeating itself to make them irrelevant. Hers, she doesn't. She don't have to repeat nothing. That's why she metamorphed into all these figurines of a goddess, because she don't have to repeat nothing. She is timelessness. She is infinity. He has to keep repeating to make himself irrelevant in her story. Oh, bitch. Damn. You get it? Oh, my nose itching. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Mother Earth. Y'all get it now, don't you? So that's why we got timelines. And that's why you see Trump doing what? Repeating Jim Crow era. Going back and repeating shit. That's all men can do to keep themselves irrelevant in her world, is to keep repeating their shit, timelining their shit, time stamping their shit, going back and redoing it, going back, redoing it, keeping y'all in the loop of time, but not a spiral. That's the difference, y'all. That's the difference. That's the difference. They have limitations. She don't. Man has limitations. Time has limitation. She doesn't. The spiral doesn't have no limitation. It's eternity. It's infinite. Okay? The pool of infinite intelligence. So again, oh boy, y'all, this is a history, a science, a biology class, a spiritual and a religious class going on tonight. Y'all got it all in one, goddammit. All in one. Y'all got this shit all in one. Where's my marker? Y'all got this shit all in one tonight, boo. One size fit all. Lindy Dee says she's here for it. All right, so it says, hold up. When time is non-linear, you reach the same point again and again. Isn't that what they've been doing through history? Reaching the same point again and again. That's why the Bibles tell you of stuff happening and they create it, because it keeps what? reaching the same point again and again. In order for that Bible to remain real to y'all and y'all in fear of it, they got to keep creating the things in the Bible throughout time, going back, recreating, going back, recreating, going back, recreating, going back, recreating. That's right. God damn it, Zap, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. The Zap, y'all. I can't fucking make this shit up. Oh my God. The universe said, zap it, bitch. Zap it. Talk about it. Zap in the bitch. We got the zap in the bitch. Girl, y'all know, look. That's why they got to make the Bible appear to be real to y'all. Because they got to keep creating the stories in the Bible that they made up. Oh, I done broke some hearts tonight. Energy don't fucking lie. Energy can't lie. I done broke their heart tonight, y'all. I done broke their heart. They on that non-linear time, but they on that linear time trying to make that shit keep happening. So y'all can be afraid. So they can put fear of God in y'all. So y'all don't look for the goddess. Because the goddess is fearless. It's energy untapped, untamed, right? It's infinite. You're limitless. Okay, so they can keep doing this shit point again and again. But each time you arrive wiser, more present, more grounded. So y'all start learning and seeing more and more and more, you know, time and time again. It says to live with the goddess means recognizing that I got a burp. You can swing the pendulum. Oop, there it goes. Give me confirmation. You can swing the pendulum from our unjust and poisonous patriarch back to the existence based on community perception and the interconnectedness of death and life. Child, this woman here, this author here, child, this author here, y'all. Damn it. When I say that the goddess religion is the first religion, what did I say? Goddamn. What did I tell y'all our true religion was? Mother Nature. That's the goddess religion. Mother Nature, the natural way, the natural path, the self-expression, what's authentic, right? What did she say? Y'all know I'm getting a kick out of this. When I say that the goddess religion is the first religion, that is literally, that is a literal statement. There is evidence of worship of the great mother goddess since the Paleolithic era, which lasted from about 35,000 to 10,000 BCE. Child, man, religion ain't even that fucking old. What the fuck? Shit. Goddamn. Y'all, male's religion ain't even that old. That shit ain't that damn old. That shit is not that damn old, y'all. She is the oldest religion, boo. She is the oldest religion. She is the oldest religion. She is the oldest religion. 30 from 35,000 to 10,000 BCE. Y'all, Paleolithic. I can't even say the word. Yep, the chicken or the egg. Yep, that's why I told y'all Mother Nature is the only true religion. It's not these religions that we've been brainwashed to go follow. It is Mother Nature. That's Gaia. That's the goddess. I told y'all that. I told y'all that. Told y'all that shit. But some of y'all got to see it to yourself and then realize it for yourself. Because remember, she's innate. So I could talk to y'all all day and y'all not get it. And that's fine. Until y'all open up to her and be in that path in alignment with her, you won't get this still. So I'm not worried about that. I'm talking to those that know. I ain't talking about those that don't know. Okay, that want to worship the dick. You can go ahead and worship the dick. Okay, that's your business. Because that's really what you worshiping. The dick. Okay. not walking in your true feminine energy down when you worshiping the dick. That's where the dissenter in the male comes from. You walking in the true goddess and not the D. Okay, so that's where that error, that's where all that talk comes from. When y'all talking about decenter the male, decenter the male. We're talking about energies, but we're still talking about y'all glamorizing the phallic is what we're talking about. Worshiping the phallic, but you're worshiping the phallic and degrading yourself. So if you get it, you get it. By y'all not walking with the goddess, you're degrading yourself. You take yourself off the throne and you're putting this crown on a motherfucker that don't fucking deserve it. That's what that is. So y'all got to stop making it be about the phallic and it be about the yoni. The yoni is God. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it with my chest out. I'm just going to say it with my chest out, y'all. The yoni is God, not the phallic. The yoni. Y'all better get with it. You're going to get left, okay? Oh, my gosh. And if y'all religion is not honoring the women, you in the wrong thing. So any religion that disowns and treats their women bad that's not the one you want to be a part of. Okay, and that's damn near all of them. That's damn near all of them. You got some men that's tapped into their divine masculine and feminine while they're in religions. You're going to get a different treatment from those men. But I'm not talking about the divine. We're not talking about the divine masculine, divine feminine in the religions because they know better. We're talking about these other nigglets that is in these religions, the misogynists that's in these religions, okay? We're talking about them. We're not, the divine masculine know better. And ain't no divine masculine gonna disrespect a divine feminine because they recognize that is them and she is them and she is in them. So you gotta realize, that's why I said it don't matter if they say they in Islam and they Christian, or they are Moor, or they are Mason, or they are spiritual, or they're a religious person, man or woman. If they are mistreating the opposite, they're not in the masculine or the feminine energy. If they're mistreating you, you got it? That's what I'm talking about. So you got to pay attention. It don't make it just be Islam is the way. No, that's with any religion. If they are not treating the woman with respect, and they off with, lowering the woman, she a slave, she a toy, she a sex toy, she got to clean this, do all this. That is a man not in his divine masculine or divine feminine. That is a patriarchate motherfucker. That's a misogynist motherfucker. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. It don't matter what religion they in. All right? Islam honors the woman. Islam honors women. It has a whole chapter named after Mary and Mother Jesus. Yeah, but I heard it don't in some women's eyes too when you go into the Hadith and all that, if I pronounced it right. So if you go deeper into Muslim, not just in the text of the religion, the Quran, but in other teachings. So, and it still depends on what type of Muslim brother or sister that you're dealing with. Like I said again, you still got some in Muslim, but they militant as fuck and they down women. So no, don't say that. That's not all Muslims. Because I met some militant motherfuckers that I could have choked. Okay. And some of them I met was graceful. Okay. They was real good, real in their masculine energy, right? And acknowledging of their feminine energy. But then I had some that, no, they claimed Muslim and they gave it a bad name. Okay. So yeah, Now, I'm just saying. Free will. I like the teachings. The teachings is good. I like Ramadan. I do it damn near every year for a while now and stuff. But the disciplines is good. It's still, you got people faking and hiding in these religions to cover up, or they think that they see something in it that gives them some superiority over the woman. Like some of these dating coaches that's male and they talk all crazy and shit. You know, and that's not, see, that's the patriarchal brainwash, but they don't know it. They don't know it. That's them in their world. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. You see what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want to. I'm not looking for a nigga like that anyway. I wouldn't even want to attract nothing like that. Shit, that wouldn't have a chance with me. And to be honest with you, the minute they open their mouth, I would know better. It literally. That's why I said y'all got to know the difference. And money don't got shit to do with it. And religion don't got shit to do with it. And spirituality don't got shit to do with it. How they treat you, how they respect you, how they uplift you, you know, how they preserve you. That's what it has something to do with. Okay, not their fucking money. Okay. And not how much they can buy you either. They can buy you shit and treat you like shit. Okay. You know, in Islam, wives keep their names after marriage, not like other religions, which they treat the women like property to man to become registered, right? Treat as equal. Yeah. Y'all heard the goddess say. See, duality. We just got different roles. We got different duties as a man and a woman, right? Yep, learning every day. Exactly. Yeah, some people don't. Some people go back to their maiden name after they give divorce in the U.S. or they hyphenate it to show that they don't give up the power. So they might hyphenate their maiden name with the marriage name so that it's easier to drop, or it shows that, no, I'm not giving this motherfucker no power. I still hold the power. I'm still my own person, kind of, so to speak. But it doesn't matter whether you keep the name or you don't keep the name. You know, the records have it as the records have it. You married to who the fuck you married to first. All right. That's still the wife, regardless if she keep the last name until she get married again or she go back to her maiden name. Okay. So it depends on how women, it depends on the relationship too. Religion is a good place to start with what? You know what? Religion, let's rephrase that. Religion would be a good place to start if y'all could take the patriarchal bullshit out of it and really see it for what it is, right? Really see it for what it is. If we can take the patriarchal bullshit out of it, the fluffers, the fillers, and all the other shit that they put in it, then we could see a start there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you can put the woman back in the Bible, that would be a start. How about I say that way for a change? If you can put the feminine energy back in the Bible, as much as y'all talk about the masculine energy, that would be a start. If you can put the goddess back in the Bible, that would be a start. Then it wouldn't be so much misogynist and so much fluff and lie. Okay? So until then, it's one-sided. It's a god, no goddess. Or they've hid the god, which they have hid the goddess in there, but also lowered women in that Bible too. So by telling her what to do, what not to do, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, you know, don't do. What the fuck y'all ass doing? Y'all, I'm like, wait a minute. All this shit is it's about domination and control. That's all religions are basically about. Domination and control. Power, domination, and control. That's it. You don't need a Bible for that, boo, to live your life the way you want to. Okay? You don't need that shit. Okay? You can live. People, y'all gotta realize, you got people on this planet that haven't stepped in a church ever. Have not read a book ever. Or haven't gone to church once they got out their mama's house, haven't stepped and lived a fulfilling fucking life without that book. Okay? So y'all got to understand that's just a book. Okay? It's just a book. Who told us to worship this book as the Bible? You get what I'm saying? You got histories, you got different literature books, but who told us to say that is the Bible? All these white men keep telling y'all ass, but y'all don't want to hear me. That's all right. Keep going. All right. The well-known handheld statues of goddesses, exuberant in their curves, from France, Austria, the Czech Republic, and Spain, date to this period. The most famous being the Venus or goddess of Willendorf, the Hottentot Venus, the one right there. That horn, y'all heard that horn? That was confirmation. All right, and it says from 20,000 to 18 BCE, these effigies made from clay and often covered in red, was it ochre, perhaps symbolizing the red blood of renewal, were likely used in rituals. They are mostly found in caves representing the sacred womb of the goddess and the interest of the underworld. Them red lips. That's why women put red lipstick on. You heard what it just said. It said the sacred womb of the goddess and the entrance of the underworld. What is considered the underworld? The vajayjay, the yoni. And what them lips remember, what they signal. Red lips talk about sex. So let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. And that's why women wear red lipsticks, because it reminds men of that lip down there. The underworld. Oh, yep, there you go. Y'all gonna learn today, damn it. Keep sex on the mind. Keep sex on the brain. Well said. It reminds them to where they came from, the underworld, and the home they always trying to get back to, the underworld. Okay? Within the womb, within the woman. Red is a passionate color. Yep. But it also signifies these are lips and those are lips. That's why they call in science vajayjay, the vulva, the labia, the clitoris, right? Because lips is pink, it's red, right? And blood comes out. So it's symbolism, okay? It's symbolism. Y'all got to think it's symbolism. Remember, I go spiritual. I'm spiritual. So I'm, okay. So that's the spiritual symbolism that I'm showing you. And what she just said right there. So, all right. Because, baby, that's the only underworld we all came up out of. The Kuda cat. Okay, the yoni. That's why I said that's God. Okay, we came out of that black hole. And the red lips with that red, and we were crowned. We was crowned when we came out. Because the head was the crown, right? So we wore that crown, and when that bag bust, it gushed out with the baby on top of the head. That's Jesus. That's Christ. That's symbolism. So, again, can't deny that shit. Hell no, because you split your mama wide open. And out of it come what? Blood and water. That's Christ, bitch. Y'all better get the fuck out of here and stop playing with me. You better get the fuck out of here and stop playing with me, because that's the only way you're going to get that gush of water and what? Blood at the same time. When a baby come and that pop and that head pop out and that sack and all that afterbirth come fucking tunneling out of that motherfucker. It looked like Christ to me. It looked like Christ to me, bitch. I ain't seen a man do no shit like that. Okay? That looked like Christ to me. Don't look like no man did no shit like that. Okay, now look, y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to say. Look at there. That look like Christ right there, don't it? A head of thorns, a crown of thorns, blood and water gushing out the side was talking about the pelvic rib cage of a woman having a baby. Not we come from a man's rib. They were talking about that pelvic rib. They just left off rib. So they left off rib because that crown comes open, them pelvic spread apart. and feel like 1,000 bones of pressure breaking. And then boosh, out of it comes what? Blood and water. Where they do that at? Woman. Where they do that at? That's why men hate women. That's why a lot of them hate women. Because they don't have that type of power to bring in a life. To navigate it for 9 months. To cultivate it, to nurture it, to love it, to shape it, to mold it. That's why y'all gotta be careful who y'all marry and who y'all have babies with. Because if you lack nurture, compassion, and love when you're pregnant, that baby does too. Because the baby feeling everything that the woman is feeling. You're passing that energy onto that child. Excuse me, confirmation. So if you mistreated being pregnant, everything you've been through is going into that child. You're creating a life. All right? You're creating a life. That's why you don't marry nobody that don't love you. You don't have no babies with somebody that don't love you, that ain't going to nurture you and cultivate you and raise you, because that's what the baby going to be missing. So the baby is going to be stained at birth with that lack. Okay? And if you want to call that the sin or that the misalignment, then whatever. But they're going to be missing those components because they didn't get it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this shit is way deep. This shit is deeper than what y'all think it is. It ain't about just you having a baby make you a woman or a mother. No, bitch, you spitting out a baby don't make you a woman or a mother. And you spitting out a seed, a sperm seed, don't make you a father or a man. Okay? It's more to it than that, son and daughter. It's more to it than that. Okay? I don't know what the fuck y'all think this shit is. All right? Your ass gonna learn today. Okay? Your ass gonna learn today, damn it. That because you can spit something out your coochie and your little sacks don't mean you a man or a woman. Okay? It's more to it than that. If that was that damn simple, well, my God. Shit. A dog can give birth. I like that one. Yeah, like, God damn. So can an elephant. But you see what I'm saying? You know, shine that light again. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, Tanya. This shit is good. Y'all see how good history is? Her story is through history. Y'all see what? Oh, wait. Okay, well, we talk about Adam and Eve now. Let's go. I'm about to get out of this book. Y'all got me on here too long. All right, I'm gonna read this, then we gonna go. More sacred symbols of the goddess have emerged from Paleolithic time, especially surrounding her association with birds and snakes. Through the bird, she is transcendent of this earthly reality, and the snake signifies life force and regeneration. Both symbols appear in many cosmologies, the snake being, the snake being sacred to the goddess of Crete, integral to the story of Adam and Eve, and represented in the East as sexual energies called Kundalini. In the cosmology of the ancient Egypt, Osiris, Isis, and Thoth are associated with birds, including kites, falcons, and ibis. The iblis. The Neolithic era, the Middle Stone Age, 8,000 to 27 BCE, generated a new relationship of the goddess. As architecture was invented, societies became anchored in specific places, different from the nomadic hunters and gatherers of the Paleolithic, who had to follow animals during their migration. And when this happened, art was rebirthed. Spirals and labyrinths, something like mazes too, symbols that represent, among other things, the carvings, the serpentine energy of the goddess began to show up on decorative and ritualistic objects like vases. So you'll see the maze, you'll see the labyrinth, you'll see the spirals. That all is representation of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, just like that card right there. That's that right there. All right. So you will see a lot of anything representing a spiral is talking about the goddess. It's already, you should already see in your head the goddess without a question. All right. Did I finish? Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. No, I'm not. A society's relationship is to a divine being, whether the goddess, God, or the prophet like Jesus, is reflective of its circumstance. As the Neolithic people grew and harvested their own food, they began to worship a goddess of vegetation, who has since appeared in the Greek goddess Diameter and the Egyptian goddess Isis, among others. Here she embodied fertility and self-renewal, and sculpted figures at the time include masculine and feminine elements. For example, a long phallic neck on a vase or a vase. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay. Woo, child. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. All right. Woo. Boy, y'all. It's the one I want to. Right here. Okay, that's the next arrow right there. Wow. So that's why the church was against the Kundalini. Because that's y'all, that's serpent wisdom. That's y'all knowing the divine feminine, and they didn't want y'all to know the divine feminine. So that explains why a lot of religions down the serpent and the feminine energy, because if they talked about it, it would raise awareness that there was a counterpart. And most of religions said, even in Islam, Allah has no partner, but there's Allat, right? Allah and Allat, the feminine counterpart. But you gotta question this shit, y'all. It hurts a little bit for those that are engulfed in this devotion shit of whoever the fuck they serve. But you know that there's a feminine part, because that's the reason why y'all want women, because you can't create by yourself. So that's a given. That you ain't gotta be a rocket science to figure that shit out. But it's the part that they want to down it as something wrong. But that's so you don't get in the heart chakra and get that wisdom and that knowledge and that feminine energy and that power. They want to control it and dominate it by suppression. So that's where you get suppression in a lot of these religions when it comes to feminine energy, when it comes to the feminine. All right, if they're not aligned, that's where you're going to get that shit from. I'm just saying, y'all can do what you want though. I know my shit. All right. Damn, that was good. Oh, that was a little bit too good, huh, y'all? I bet y'all. Who ordered it? Who ordered this book? Who ordered this bitch? I just want to know, because I need some royalties, bitch. I want to know who ordered this shit. Because look, that bitch was damn. And then look at my light done went out on my damn bowl. Look, the smoke and everything. Boy, that shit was smoking hot. Yeah, it was. It was smoking hot. It was smoking. It was super good, wasn't it? It was super good, especially when I add my little twist on it. And you know, I got some for everything. You know, I got some knowledge. I gotta add my 2 cents. See, that's what I do. I see what she talking about, but then I add on stuff. I don't care if it align, it align. If you know it and you done books and you done research, you know what women, you know what people are talking about. It's no debate. It's just something to grow and read. It's just something to enlighten yourself with a little bit more. And her saying a little bit here and there that y'all we never thought about, getting new information and then cultivating it with your own and stuff like that. That's just the way I read. I gotta break shit down. I'm just a decoder. I can't help it. That's just what I do. It's just my daughter, my sister. My daughter get on me like that. Mama, just read. No, I can't, bitch. I can't. I gotta break it down. I don't care about taking it forever, getting it. I got to break this shit down. Because when I go back through it, my notes going to be there. And then I'm going to be able to find more stuff, you know, through my notes and stuff. So I'll be able to find more, you know, that I didn't see the first time or to add on to it. That's just the way I study. I don't care. That's just me. That's my natural. That's me. That's how I do it. Some people can just read shit through. I don't speed read. I don't speed read. My mind has to configure everything that I'm reading. You know, that's why I know what I fucking know. Because anybody can speed read and not indigest any damn thing and say they read a book. It's a lesson for me. I learn. I build with the book. I make love to the book. Put it like that. I make love to the book. I make love to the knowledge. I don't just zoop to say I read 100 books. Most likely, if I read some books, you're going to see scribble in that bitch. Because I'm going to scribble on it. I'm going to tear that bitch up. All right, with my notes. Because I like to make notes in my books. You know, terminology got to make sense. It do. It really do. You know, it really do. That was good. I'm grateful. Are y'all grateful? It's called getting an understanding, right? There you go. Not just reading to say I done read some fucking books, you know, but really ingesting what it means to you as a person. See, she wrote what it meant to her, and then I took what she said it meant to her, and I related it to me. See, that's the way you got to do it. You don't, it ain't nothing for a debate. I don't got to say, oh, no, she wrong. That ain't right. No, bitch, I'm taking a part that I know. And I'm adding on to what she's saying. How you fucking think I could break that shit down if I didn't have knowledge of it? I read exactly what she wrote and still came up with some more. That's the goddess for you. We're going to always create. We're going to always expand and grow and expand. Ooh, spit on my lip. Somebody spit on their lip when they talk. I hate that. We're going to always expand whatever we touch. That's the goddess way. That's the goddess way. We always expand, multiply what we touch. The goddess touch, the Midas touch. We grow it and we spread it, you know. Knowledge and wisdom is power applied. Damn, understanding. When you got knowledge and understanding applied is wisdom. Let me put it like that. So knowledge and understanding applied gives you wisdom, right? Creative ideas, exactly. Yep. Oh, I love the book. That book is golden. That's a good ass book. We're gonna do another episode. What is it? Tuesday? We ain't gonna be able to probably do it this weekend if I do them 2 candles. We might can do it Thursday. I don't have nothing Thursday or Friday. We might do Thursday or Friday. We might do Thursday or Friday. All right, and do another chapter. Do it when we ain't even get past the first chapter. I mean, maybe we'll skip around to something. I like, oh, she even got connected with Lakshmi. Now, that's the Hindu goddess of prosperity and abundance. And then it says journaling questions. So you got journaling questions in here too, y'all, to help y'all, to prompt y'all. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, when I let the dogs out, when I got off a pop-up, y'all ain't gonna believe what the fuck I just saw. And I ain't seen that since I've been over here. Guess what I saw when I put the dogs out after we got off? I'm going to put it right there in case I go to that Lakshmi, because I relate to Lakshmi. She's the fertility goddess in Hindu. So just like Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Tiawana, you know, Moana, Mommy Water. She's like the goddess in Hindu of fertility, right? Rebirth, Lakshmi. Prosperity and abundance. So she's like Yemia in Ifa. So guess what I saw when I let the dogs out when I got off? Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? I told y'all somebody was coming. I told y'all somebody was coming. Guess what I saw, y'all? And I have not seen since I've been over here. And I was shocked. I was on the phone with my daughter. I got so fucking happy. I couldn't fucking believe it. I stopped her cold turkey. Guess what I just saw? Yeah, she probably thought I was crazy. Guess what I just saw, y'all? Animal totem. Guess what I just fucking saw? Guess what I just saw? Animal totem. This how you know. And then I ended up on Lakshmi. Guess what I just saw? I want to see if y'all gonna guess. Guess what animal I just saw? And I saw two of them. So that means a pair. That means a pair. They caught me by surprise. It was pairs though. Keep going. Nope. Nope. Pretty too. On the ground. Something on the ground. Nope. Keep going. Nope. 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 Yeah! Rabbit! Rabbit! Two rabbits. Two rabbits, y'all. They flew like they was like, and the tail was so white and so pretty. That's the first thing. It shocked the shit out of me, y'all. I was like, oh my God, two rabbits. I ain't never seen them. Y'all, they was like, right after each other like this. Y'all, I was like, oh my God. She probably thought I lost my fucking mind. I just stopped her ass cold turkey. They just came, I mean, straight out of nowhere. I ain't never seen them back there. And I was like, oh my God, I finally saw two rabbits. Not one, two. So that's a pair. Soulmate energy. Anytime you see doubles, that's a pair. Like two doves, two birds, right? That's a pair. It's a couple. Oh my God. And their tail was so fucking pretty. I was like, look at that white tail go. I was like, look at that white tail go. Y'all, it made my face light up when I went back there and saw that when I let them dogs out. And I think the dogs scared them because they went out and went straight to the gate after they saw them. They just hopped their ass on out of there, y'all. I said, oh my God. Two pair of rabbits. That's somebody's soulmate coming. That is somebody's soulmate. Whenever you see pairs, that's two people. That's the couple. That means that's a couple coming. That means alignment, right? That's an alignment. Yeah, I had to even ask Spirit. Did Spirit want me to tell y'all? That's how I was like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't say nothing. And I had to throw divination just to tell y'all, because I was like, Spirit, you want me to tell them? Should I shut my fucking mouth up? And Spirit like, no, that's for the collective. So whoever y'all are out there manifesting a couple, that been right in alignment with our readings that we've been doing, that a soulmate is coming in the summertime for some of y'all. Yep, is right in alignment with that. And that's why I was so shocked, because I was like, and that's fertility. And look what I just opened up to. Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity and abundance in Hindu. Can y'all see that? Goddess Lakshmi right there. Lakshmi, the Hindu goddess of fertility, prosperity, and abundance. She's like Moana. She's like Yemia. She's like Mother Earth. She's like Venus. That's about prosperity and abundance. And that's why I was like, oh my God, that just reminded me that I did see the rabbits. Because I meant to tell y'all when I first got on, but I started reading. Yep. See? Wow. Boy, boy, boy. I'm reading it right here and see if it says something. Oh, she likes rose and lavender and amber and sandalwood. And a blend for love or abundance, that would be a great fit. You know what I saw today, y'all? I made some rose oil. And when I went and looked in the cabinet, I forgot I had it in the cabinet. No, rose water or rose oil? Rose water. I think I was making some rose water. And y'all know, I think I forgot about it. And I saw it today. And I thought, dang, how did I forget about this? How long did this stuff was in here? And I was going to pick it up, but then my hand said, no, leave it in there. So I hadn't touched it to see, because I got the date on it, but I don't know when I did it. It has to be over 2 months old, because I sure forgot about that rose oil, that rose water that I was making. And so my hand went, and Spirit was like, no, leave it there. And I was like, well, that's odd. But I guess it's, I don't know, curating. I guess it's potency building up on it or something. you know, and it was my first time making it, so maybe it's not ready. But I got rose oil right here from the store. That's bought. That's my rose oil. I hope it smells something like this when I get done. When they get done with it. But, you know, I be trying to make little certain stuff, my own rose water and stuff like that. You know, fermenting. Yeah, I said, what did I say? Curating? I said curating. Yeah, fermenting. Thank you. I stand corrected. Thank you. Yeah, because I said curating. My nose itching. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm fermenting them roses. And those were real rose petals, by the way. So they're real rose petals that I had in there. It was back a while back when I had got those roses, when I had roses on here. But I can't remember which set of roses I had. I can't remember which ones it was, but it was the time when I had those roses. I need to get some more flowers for myself. You know, y'all gotta try and experiment with stuff like that. How y'all gonna know if anything works if y'all don't? Goddamn, another zap, bitch! Damn, zap it, bitch! Look at this. Spirit just confirmed that shit. Y'all gotta start doing shit, y'all. Y'all gotta start. Why is my third eye glowing? Look, it look like it's glowing. Oh my God, my third eye done lit the fuck up. Shit. My shit shining. Hold up. Hold up now. My shit shining. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That's the little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. You said my whole face blushing. I'm gonna let it shine. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the sky so bright, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. That's what y'all singing about right there. All right. You are glowing. Oh, Lord. My entire face. See, look. Oh, Lord. Like, is my third eye shine glowing? What the fuck? Like, it just lit up. I was like, hold up. Get back down. Get back down. Seriously. You have the goosebumps. Y'all heard that damn thing went off zapping again? It went off zapping again. Thank y'all. We got Love Money and Business Candle tomorrow. Y'all got to midnight tonight to pay for it. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. By midnight, if y'all want to be on the Love Money Business Candle tomorrow morning, you got till midnight tonight to pay $50. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. And then we got a court case candle Saturday. I got a burp. Oop, there it is. Excuse me. We got a court case Saturday, the 14th. All right, $50 Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. And y'all got to the 13th at midnight for that. For Father's Day, we're going to do a gratitude candle for the fathers. We did something for Mother's Day, so we got to do something for Father's Day. So we'll do a gratification candle for Father's Day to say thank you to the forefathers, to the fathers, to grandpas and all that. The special people in y'all life that made a difference in y'all life, or father figures or whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right. We out of here. That's book club. The eyeballs is getting sleepy. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo if y'all, again, want to be on the court case candle. This was book club. There it is. It'll be in a playlist with the other books that we got. This is episode 35. I wrote it somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? You know, I just hate. Oh, right here. I was about to say, I just wrote it so I wouldn't mess up with episode we have later. So this episode 35, we do a little bit in each one of the books that I share with y'all. I don't read the whole book because that would take forever, the way I break down books. So this is my little note to let me know. Man, I better put it on the front. So when we come back, we can do episode 35. I mean 36, because this is episode, the next episode will be 36. I might skip over there to that lax me. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Page 62. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna get her. She right here, actually. I turned right there to her. Ooh, sacred marriage. Whoa, the divine feminine. Wait a minute. The feminine, divine, and the lunar. Girl, look here. I'm fit to read this book. God dang, this girl hit. Boy, who is this woman? Goddess as water. Bitch, y'all. Bitch, hold up. Lord, y'all. Lord, this girl done did her thug. This on this book. The goddess as water. What I've been telling y'all. She is your heart chakra, your memory, the moon. I kept telling. Oh my God, this girl knows she done did her thug. This on this damn book. Y'all, I can't even make the shit up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Y'all, I can't make this up. Look at this. I can't make this up. Goddess, the goddess as water. That's the sac. That's the womb, right? That's the heart chakra, right? That's emotional intelligence. That's emotional balance. Oh my gosh. You had a dream about this? Ooh. And then it says lax me. So there she is right there. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I can't make this up. Y'all gonna learn a little bit of Hindu up in this Bible. I mean, damn, this book. Damn. Even the goddess of love, especially the goddess of love, can bring pain. Picture the ocean. She can be calm and loving, holding you as you play in her waters. But she also can be terrifying and chaotic as a hurricane and tsunami. That's what Be Water was about with Bruce Lee. He said, be like water. Conformative, right? Let it flow. Let it be restrictive. Don't hold it back. Because then when you hold it back, it becomes, that fist, right? Oh, my goodness. God dang. Who this girl is, God dang. She went, oh, y'all, she helped y'all out. I'm going to tell you now, because I got books back here with all this stuff in it, but she did a good job on this. She did a hell of a good job on this book. This girl did her homework. She did her homework. She did her homework. Lakshmi sits on a lotus petal, a symbol of transmutation and blooming even in the muddiest of waters, the lotus. Hands dripping gold and two elephants that symbolize abundance. Behind her, pouring water from her trunks. Hindu do a lot with elephants because even Lord Ganesh is like the elephant, right? And they do a lot with the elephant. Dang. Lean, lean into her powers by loving and caring for yourself. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? You lean, because remember she said rest earlier, right? The woman is supposed to rest. And if a man don't want you to be rested, they don't want you in your feminine energy, so you can't glow. So you can't tap into that power. Wow. Wow. Because she ain't supposed to have worry. She's not supposed to be busy all the damn time. So yeah, caring for yourself and loving on yourself by bathing in light and rituals of self-devotion. What I tell y'all, she said that at the beginning. And she came right back and said, that's how you tap into Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, abundance, love, joy. Wow. Lakshmi teaches that to dwell in abundance externally means to live in vibration internally. So it's not chasing men, women. It's not chasing men. It's in y'all self-love, self-care for y'all self. That's what that's about. Oh boy, she helped y'all out. She helped y'all out. She did her homework. This here girl here, this chick here did her homework, babe. Oh, look at her Thor. Let me see what she say right here. I see her Thor. Okay, hold on. Oh, Lord, I gotta get my light. Shit. Oh, Lord, hold up. Goddess of love associated with water and the ocean inside Aphrodite, born from the sea foam, the Virgin Mary, whose name comes from the Latin manna or Mara, M-A-R-A, or sea, Hathor, known as the watery abyss of heaven, Isis, patron of the sea. But to truly understand the spirit of water, the heart, and love, let's tune into the Hindu Lakshmi, born of an ocean of milk, stirred up from the depths of the sea along. I just got a visual, y'all. Alongside the nectar of immortality, Amarita, A-M-R-I-T-A, Amrita. I just got a visual when I read that. Oh my God. Dang, y'all, shit. Dang. I had just got a, they just flashed a picture at me, y'all. They just, Lord Venishu, yeah, Venishu, Lord Shriva, Langham, Shakti, yeah. Damn, I just got they just flashed a picture in my face. I didn't want that, but they did. I was like, wait a minute, that was nasty. It wasn't, but it was. But she just, she just flashed a picture in my face. Oh my gosh, y'all, this, let me put this book up. Let me put this book up, because I gotta write this shit down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. She just gave me a visual I didn't ask for. I did not ask for that. I did not ask for that. Oh my gosh. Wow. She just gave me a visual I didn't even ask for. Dang. Oh my gosh. Book right here. Awakening the Divine Feminine Through Myth and Magic, Goddess Energy. Gabrielle HERSTIK. HERSTIK. All right. Gabrielle HERSTIK, if y'all can see it. And boom, boom, boom. She got an inner witch book too. All right. An inner witch book. All right. She did her damn. I got to give this to this girl. God damn, she did her shit. Like, she did her homework. I gotta give her props on that, y'all, because she right on it. She right on it. She right on it. Because I got a lot of goddess books, and she's right on it. Definitely. Dang. You're welcome. And it has, like I said, journaling prompts in here for y'all too, to get in alignment. Journaling questions, like, okay, if I go to Laxmi, since I started to read her, let's read, I'm gonna just skip right here and see what those but the goddess of Laxmi is prosperity and abundance, right? Here goes some affirmations. I am a vision of divine love. I am a vessel of true abundance. I am guided towards my heart. I open my heart to all planes and all ways. I trust in my intuition to guide me to the abundance of love and pleasure. See, because men took away pleasure and they wanted to corrupt and defile us from having pleasure, right? Or being pleased. That's so they can hit it and quit it, go on about their business, be a half of a man, all right? And not give the woman her pleasure. So a lot of this stuff this is what this shit comes from, y'all. That's why y'all gotta read. Because once y'all read, then y'all see how the patriarchal system demonized the woman having pleasure. Sensuality and sexuality got demonized. All right. And that y'all not no foreplay, just roll over, have sex like a fucking toy and a robot, and it ain't busting a grape. Okay. That kind of stuff. You will see now where it comes from. And the clitoris have more nerve endings than the phallic do anyway. So that ought to tell you something. So again, she's a power horse. She has stamina. That's why it's not even so much that men incorporated that poly shit with having multiple women. It's women that need multiple men because one man sometimes don't do it for some women's stamina. That they have to have more than they have a ferocious appetite, sexual appetite, when it is unleashed, when her sexuality and her sensuality unleashed. So you got to be one hell of a fucking man to handle a woman like that, right? That libido, the sex drive, right? Because when she in tune and she turned up, she tuned and turned up, and she's gonna what? Devour. Oh, but y'all don't know that's the lioness. I better leave that alone. Y'all not ready for that shit. All right? You're not ready for that shit. Because when she turned on, she can devour. Okay? Okay? You keep going. Keep playing. Keep playing. But I'm going to get, look. We having sexual education class for the divine feminine. Oh, my gosh. Let me see some of these journal prompts. I ain't gonna get on that, y'all. But again, y'all got where I was going with that. That's why they try to demonize her, you know. So again, questions to journal ask me, how do I relate to the element of water, right? You can say that for Yemia. You can say that for Venus, Mother Nature. You can say that for Laxmi, all right? And the rest of them that they named, right? And it says, what does water teach me about myself, my emotional nature, love, and the goddess? What does Laxmi teach me about abundance, beauty, peace, and joy? And then where in my life am I connected to pleasure and enjoyment? Physical wealth, peaceful relationships, spiritual sovereignty. Gosh, dang, y'all. She did this. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I keep saying is she really did this. She really did this. I want to kind of read over here on this the feminine, divine, and the lunar cycles. My third eye itching. Ask Ice Star, that's them rabbits, Easter. Y'all, Adonis, Aphrodite, Greek god. Sumerian, Iana, and Dumuzi. Egyptian, Isis and Osiris. Here y'all go again about that 13-month calendar. And we told y'all, and I even broke down where the 13 cycles will be and how the moon, how you get the 13 calendar. And I broke that down years ago and a few months back. And here it is right here. There is 13 months in a year, not 12. Okay? And she wrote it again. So you're going to see it repeat. Whenever we're talking about the goddess, you're going to see the moons, the 13 months. The calendar say is 13 months because a woman has 2 periods in 1 month. So whenever that month is, if you're tracking your cycle, you're going to have 2 cycles in a month for that year. And that's your 13 calendar. And I broke that down numerous ways. All right. So right here it says, with the divine feminine and the lunar confirmation and the lunar cycles, ancients also noticed how crops were affected by the lunar cycles. It allows them to track their period and pregnancies, and they later built megalithic structures to monitor lunar eclipse. Folks who menstruate are naturally linked to the moon cycle. The number of periods in a year, for example, is the same as the number of full moons, 13. That's why they demonize the number 13, because it represents the mother. 13 sun sign, Ophiuchus, Ochus Bochus. That's why they demonize it, y'all. It says this is also the holy number of the goddess. That's why most buildings don't have a floor 13. That's why X-File, Top Secret, 13. Black Cat, Friday the 13th, this Friday, right? In June, in Father's Day. And I told y'all about that a couple of days. I said, oh, she gonna get hers first. She gonna get hers first on this one. She's the 13 on Friday, baby. Father's Day on goddamn Sunday. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better get in touch with your inner goddess. You better get in touch with your inner goddess, dude. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The number 13 is the power of the goddess. Told y'all. But y'all don't want to listen to me. Gotta hear it from other folks sometimes. People gotta hear it from other folks, right? Other outlets. You don't even hear a lot of men talk about the 13th moon. Very few of them talk about, the masters or the gurus might talk about it, but very few religious men or people in churches in different religions talk about 13 moons, because they don't want y'all to give reverence to the goddess. They want y'all to worship the phallus, not the yoni. So really, all you gotta just put a big old yoni right here, because that's really what you're talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and call a spade a spade. You're talking about the yoni right there. That's all I'm talking about. You talking about the yoni right there. That's what you're talking about. That's 13 right there. That number 13 is the goddess number. Okay, the goddess yoni is God. There you go, right there. See, that's all I'm talking about. See, ain't no sweat about it. Ain't no big deal. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Okay? It's just what it is. All praises to the Most High Yoni. It's just what it is. Y'all, you can do all this damn religious shit all y'all want to, cartwheels and backwards flips, and keep going back and forth. Baby, Yoni is it. Okay? That's God right there. I'm just saying. In physical darkness. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of a sacred woman by, yep. Look, all of those books about the goddess, you're going to come right back to the goddess in her many forms. Ain't no one woman the same. That's why y'all got to stop following other fucking women and do yourself. Be authentic. You don't have to repeat another woman. You don't have to look like another woman. You don't have to be in competition with another woman. You stand by yourself, every woman, and just figure out what's authentic to you. What is your goddess type? Y'all gotta just connect with y'all goddess type, and you won't care about what another woman doing, and you won't be looking at her ass competing. But people got to grow. People got to grow and elevate. That's right. Yoni is God in physical darkness. You know, the divine mother, divine woman. And so a lot of people don't want to grow, and they want to compete and wonder why they ain't intuitive and wonder why they can't tap in. Well, you too busy trying to be like her over there. And you right here. Don't try to be like her over there. Be like you right here. And then you can tap into her. Then you can goddamn zap again, bitch. Come on now. Come on, spirit. Y'all up in this motherfucker. I got my vibration high as a bitch up in here. God damn, the zap. I gotta put the zap in this bitch again. Y'all see this shit? Stop being her over there and be yourself right here. Did y'all hear that? Confirmation. Y'all been getting confirmation doing book club. Now you know. Y'all been getting confirmation. We ain't even doing cards. And y'all ass been up in here getting like 3 or 4 goddamn zaps. Y'all, this shit lit. That's why. It's lit. Kim's book clubs be fucking lit. This Kim classroom, bitch. This is Kim's classroom. That's right. I'm every woman. It's all in me. So you don't have to be another woman. Stop trying to be her over there and be y'all right here. And the zap says, book club lit. My book clubs be lit. They be lit. You know, I don't just be reading to y'all. We be learning and teaching. I be teaching and y'all be learning and we be learning together. All right. As I'm teaching. Sometimes I'm getting downloads just as I'm teaching it. I'm getting downloads and stuff. You heard you heard me just say, oh shit, she showed me something and I had to giggle because she showed me something I wasn't trying to see, you know. So I'm gonna that's gonna be privy to me, but that shit was funny because she just showed me some shit I wasn't expecting to see. But being a high priestess, that's what you do sometimes. You know, the goddess reveals herself, just like I was reading, the goddess reveals herself to you. Y'all, you know, keep sharing. You welcome. Thank you, Julie. You know. No, you can Google Strawberry Moon. I got to go get one of my books to do that. I ain't got my moon book out. I do got some moon books in the playlist, though, that you can get. And if you don't have any books that describes the moons, but you can Google that. You can Google that. Google it. Somebody Google Strawberry Moon. Y'all need to do your homework. It's in one of my books. It's in a lot of my books over there. But I'm not finna go dig them out. All right. The Strawberry Moon. Tell her what Strawberry Moon means. It's a song by Grover Washington. I ain't heard that one. I listen to his music. I ain't heard that one though. You just don't want me to get off live. She said, I just don't want you to get off live. What? You're like, I'm not ready for you to go. You're like, no. Answer what that question means. Strawberry moon, honeymoon. It's called a honeymoon or a strawberry moon. All right. She said, I just don't want you to get off. Y'all, I've been swimming today. I thought I was going to be asleep, but y'all, that book done hyped my ass up. My brain cells is working overtime. I got too hyped up with that book. Now I'm going to have to wind down. We got Love Money Candle. Y'all got less than 2 hours. $50 Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. If y'all want to be on the Love Money and Business Candle tomorrow, I put it down in the chat. That's the crown down there is me. All right. So y'all got less than 2 hours now. Y'all kept me up anyway. Y'all knew I was going to run my damn mouth with this damn book. Y'all ass didn't want me to sleep. Y'all didn't want me to rest. You know. Talking about, I just want you to not get off. No, I'm gonna get off. I got shit to do. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Kim, you need to get in touch. Chippy chips, potato chip. What? I can't see all that message. I can't see all that message. Carlos, it ran off the screen. I don't even know what you said. It went all the way off to the right side of the screen. I couldn't even see it. You said, I got to pass my state final. Oh, congratulations. You won. You passed. Okay, take a deep breath. You got to pass your state final and I'm in money tie until I start working with my new career. Congratulations. That's a big step to take something new. Ooh, confirmation. Ooh, God dang, confirmation. That's a big step to do something new. Peace, love, and harmony to you. You too. Was that chosen? Chosen peace. Thank you, especially for my age. No, it ain't never too late. It ain't never too late. It ain't never too late to go back. You know, it's all learning is a continuous thing. Whether you go to a school or whether you learn it from books, you still learning, and that's what counts. Or videos, that's what counts. You know, you're excited and thankful. Yes, yes. Yeah, learning is a continuous thing. You can't never stop learning. It don't matter about credentials and license, as long as you got a book and you can learn, from other people's research, that counts as learning because it's adding on to you. Okay. So long as you're getting something out of it. Like I'm loving this book and I ain't even read it, or I ain't even God dang, ain't even got through this bitch. And I know this motherfucker fire. I know this book fire because she had me turned up from the first 3 lines. She had me involved in it in the first 3 lines. So, yeah, based on what you put your attention on and intention into. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for the super chat. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Thanks, Amy. Thanks for the donation. What is the title? Y'all can go back and hear it from the beginning. Awakening the Divine Feminine Through Myth and Magic, Goddess Energy. GABRIELA HERSTIK. And look like she got another book down here called Inner Witch. But this one spoke to me, so I thought this would be a good one. The Goddess as the Sun. Well, that would be me, the Sun Goddess. All right. That would be me too. Goddess of the Sun, Moon, and the Water. And a star. Damn, I keep opening up this damn book. I keep finding shit. Damn, I'm trying to go to bed. Good gosh. Let me put a tab right here. Dang. Goddess of the sun, the moon, the water, and the stars, baby. That says the mother. I don't care what nobody say. She is risen. The mother is awakened, okay? Everybody must awaken the mother in themselves, okay? Nobody's going to come wake her up for y'all. You have to wake up the mother in yourself, all right? Because nobody's going to do it for you. So y'all going to have to snap out of it. Sun goddess. The sun is the goddess at her most fiery, passionate, and angry, able to warm even the coldest heart or ravage through a forest like a wildfire. Like the moon, she also can cloak, protect, and hide with brilliant light instead of darkness. The solar light of the goddess is her healing, her warmth, her ability to bring forth mystery into consciousness. She is a kiss of sunshine on a tough day, the power of fire to transform food into substance, the ability to cauterize a wound. You may witness her cycles of the moon more easily than those of the sun, but the seasons are marked by the equinoxes, solstice, and cross-quarter days falling in between them, represent the cycle of the goddess in her solar phase. You may wish to work with the witches' sabbats or solar holidays as a means of honoring this face of the divine feminine. Now, automatically, I thought of Lionsgate. Summer solstice is June the 20th. But automatically, when I read that, I thought of the Lionsgate. Literally thought of the Lionsgate. She is the goddess. The sun is the goddess. It's a star, right? The sun is a star. Okay? Got me reading this damn book again. See what I'm saying? I can't take my ass to sleep. Many people think of the moon as feminine and the sun as masculine, thanks to the modern neo-pagan perspective that say as much, yet this isn't the case. These luminaries are complements and can be worked together as such. The sun is the illumination of the goddess, seen as her ecstatic brilliance. In Japanese Shinto religion, Shinto, the goddess of the sun is Amaterasu, Amaterasu. In the New Testament book of Revelation, the whore of Babylon is contrasted with Mary, who is clothed with the sun, the Celtic sun, the Celt sun goddess was Sulis, Sulis, which means eye or sun. She was Suna, Sunna, to the Germans, and Sol, Sol, to the Norwegians. The Romans saw her as the face of the goddess Mervana, and it says with the title of Sulis Mervana, Sulis Mervana. Told y'all, sun goddess, bitch. I told y'all. And Maze wrote something about, I believe Maze wrote an album that had a sun goddess face on it. I told y'all, boy, they patriotize so much shit to it's a lie. You know, it's a lie in order for us not to give the goddess the praise and worship that she deserves. All right? That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. But I've been through that, but that's wrong. I'm glad to see somebody else, not black, got it down packed. That's what I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see that another feminine energy, another woman realized that shit. You know, and it ain't just me, you know, little old black me, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. What is wrong with y'all? It's in the title. The book, didn't I write it in the title? Oh, I didn't write her name though, did I? Oh, I probably didn't finish. I don't know. I probably got so excited and didn't finish the damn title. Did I? I thought I did. Hold on, let me sign out of this damn thing. Did I not write the title up there, y'all? Oh, I put goddess. Oh shit, I forgot her name. Oh, I hope I can put her name on it. Yeah, episode 35, goddess energy. I gotta go back and put her name in it. Ooh, my bad. I got excited. Anytime I'm talking about feminine energy, I get excited. I get excited. You know, I get excited. Because this is where we at, y'all. Stop looking at her over there and be you right here. And y'all will tap into the goddess. You will tap into the great mother. All right? Don't worry about no other woman. You know, and what she got on and what she looked like and what she doing. Worry about yourself. Okay? Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Find your authentic goddess archetype that you want her to manifest through. You know? Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Man, I love this book, y'all. Goddess Energy. Yeah, by Gabriela HERSTIK. Thank you, AJ. Wow. 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 We was feminine before male, yes. Everybody was feminine before male. Let me go back. Everybody was nothingness, and after nothingness was feminine before masculine, until the little scrotum and the little tallywhacker, after 6 weeks of being in total complete nothingness, feminine form, then the tallywhacker drops to say if you a boy or you stay a girl. So everybody was feminine first. There was the X before the Y. Okay? So triple X, then XXY, right? On the chromosomes. So everybody was feminine, but nothingness is the mother womb, right? Absolute zero. Still meaning nothing. Nothing yet, right? Until the baby starts to zygote, embryo, fetus. Right? 9 months. So everybody was feminine first. No, everybody was feminine first. No man can change that. He get it from his mama. So if he acting like a bitch, he get it from his mama. He got a cycle, he get it from his mama. All right? Man. He acted like LOL. He get it from his mama. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm finna go. I may read again. And I think I don't know if I'm gonna watch Tubi or not. Dang, I keep opening this damn book. Goddesses of Protection and Healing. Man, gosh, dang, let me put this book down. Because I keep opening and flipping this book to different pages, and it keeps getting gooder and gooder and gooder. God damn. This girl didn't leave nothing out. This dang old book look like. Look, back to Hindu again. Tara, T-A-R-A, Tibetan Buddhist and Hindu goddess of compassion. Y'all, this girl didn't leave. Boy, you did your thug thizzle, girl. Let me tell you, Gabriela HERSTIK. You did your thug thizzle, girl. I got a lot of goddess books, but you laid it down, sister. You laid this shit down. Y'all need this book. Y'all needs to understand. Y'all needs this book. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for KemArts LWO Book Club. Thank you. Look, y'all need this book. I don't know. Because I work with a lot of the goddesses. Because I got books back there with a lot of the goddesses in there. But y'all needed this. Definitely needed this. It's a great learning tool to teach y'all young daughters and teenagers or whatever, or young women in the 20s. Y'all need to learn about yourself and at least know yourself in this part before y'all get with these older men that y'all want so much to take care of y'all ass. Y'all need to learn this shit first, because then they don't dethrone y'all. Y'all need to know yourself first. All right? Oh my God. If we would have had this book when I was in. But I felt like I probably already knew that because the way I was raised, the way I kind of grew up myself, you know, I knew some things already in this. I don't know. It's just my genes, I guess. So I always knew, you know, being an empath, I kind of knew a lot of this stuff before time. All right. I'm talking about before I became grown up is what I'm saying. Because I was always in tune with my feminine energy. All right. My empathic self. All right. You just purchased yours. Good. Kim, you're about to read that book all night. I know I had to go. You see, I had to go ahead and get it out of my hand because every time I opened up, I saw something else. I'm like, let me put this book out of my hand because I'm going to be down here and went through the damn whole book. You know, I'm going to have to put that book down for a minute because that book got me hyped. That book got me turned up. You know what I'm saying? It got me excited and shit. You know, great book, y'all, for learning yourself. Different goddesses you can work with and tap into. You might see even a little, once y'all learn about the different goddesses through all the cultures, you might see yourself in more than one. You're multidimensional. She's multidimensional, right? She's lived for aeons. Okay, she's lived for aeons and she ain't going no damn where. All right, she's here for us. We here for her. She only shows herself to who's open for her to show herself to. The mother just don't come up there and say, hi, I'm the mother. No, the mother don't work like that. She doesn't do that. You have to be open to her. You have to be open to her and allowing her to reveal herself within you. If you're not there, you're not there. You got to get there, but you're not. You may not be there. My hair is goose bumping. Somebody in my hair again. All right, somebody touching my hair. All right. So you gotta open. She just don't walk up to you. Hi, nice to meet you, daughter. No, you're not gonna find her like that. All right, you're not gonna find her like that. She's not gonna reveal herself to you like that. It takes work, cultivating and work to get her to come up out of you. Because we've been asleep. She's been asleep, dormant inside of us. She's been there, but you gotta go way deep. You got to be willing to go way some places you don't even want to go. Deep. You know how on those marine shows, the history shows, and they always go and we see the light blue and then we see it get dark and then we see it get dark and then they go drop down into that deep abyss of the water where it looked like pitch black. That part. That's where you're going to find her at. That's where you're going to find her at. When they go scuba diving and it's real like dark down there, that's where you're going to find the mother at. Inside of you, deep down. And she's not on the subcutaneous layer. She's not on the top crustacean of the earth. She's deep. All right. You got to go through your pool of motions. All right. To get to her. And those that want to find her will find her. It's hard work. Yep. It's hard work. Definitely hard work. That's what these men hate about it. And that's why a lot of them run for women that's emotionally intelligent. Because it reminds them of anything they have not healed, it has to come up. And you won't find a lot of emotionally balanced men because they don't want to do the work. They want to run to woman to woman to woman, hurting woman to woman to woman instead of working on themselves. That's why it's going to be up to y'all to know y'all self. So when you see a man that is not healed, you run your ass the other way and keep it moving. Because that person going to throw you off emotionally by them not healing themselves. So, or it's always going to be a fight. It ain't got to always be a fight to be in a relationship with a man. All right. But that's neither here nor there. You know. She said alone is better. And I was like, shit, being alone is better. You know, if I wake up with a headache, at least I know why the fuck I got it. Ain't gonna be no man giving it to me. Okay. Yeah, stay consistent and patient. The deep blue sea. She down deep too. She down deeper than most people want to go dive to bring her up to the surface level or to cap the iceberg, to flip the iceberg. She's that deep part of that iceberg, kind of in that image. We wasn't built to be alone. Nope. We wasn't built to be alone, and we're never alone, but you wasn't built to be abused either. So which is more important? Would you rather be abused just to say you got somebody? or whether you rather be alone loving on yourself completely until the right person come along? Good question, though. Good question. Life always finds a way. You got to remember that. Life always finds a way. And all roads lead back home to the goddess. Got that? Oh my God. This was beautiful. Damn. Damn. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. Beautiful. Awesome. Great learning class tonight. Hope y'all learned something. Women really do run the world because it's our world. It's our womb. But y'all can't be sucked into shit. You know, you gotta not be sucked into shit though. Don't do nothing you don't want to do. You know, that's really, don't do nothing y'all don't want to do. Because y'all got the last say. Even when you have a baby, you can sign a waiver to take your placenta. Don't give them your placenta. That's your body that came out of you. They gonna have it in a lab and keep making stem cells and all kind of shit off of that damn womb and profiting off of it too. Don't give them y'all wombs. Stop giving these hospitals your wombs. You can make little tablets, little sandwiches. You can eat your own goddamn placenta and get all those nutrients back to breastfeed y'all baby in. Or you can let the baby, have it until it dry up and fall off. Stop giving these hospitals y'all womb. Tell them doctors y'all want y'all womb. The minute y'all find out y'all finna have a baby, when they get closer to like 7-9 months, tell that doctor you want your womb. And they gonna try to talk you out of it. Because they tried to talk my daughter out of it. And I was like, nope, we want the placenta. And we got all three. Sign that motherfucking paper. Bitch, sign it up. Because you know why? It's hers. It's hers. Y'all got a right to have it. So y'all can ask for the placenta. You can make capsules. You can make and feed. Like if you breastfeed and you're gonna end up putting it back in there. You can do what you want, but you gotta dispose it. But you gotta take it. You gotta take it right out of the hospital and put it in a bio. They'll put it in a little round container, a little round tub with a plastic lid, biohazard. You gotta sign the waiver and you gotta dispose of it. That's how you, and you can plant that bitch on a tree for all I care. If you don't want to do, but don't give it to their ass is the main point. Don't give it to their ass. We got all three of my grandbabies placenta. The fuck? I wish I'd have known it for mine. If I'd have known it for mine, I'd have did it with mine. But I did it with my grandbabies though. And gave it back to Mother Nature. Gave it right back to Mother Nature where it belonged. So y'all can do what you want. It's your body parts. They gonna keep it breeding on it and picking on it and eating it and shit. And that's all your minerals and stuff. No, give it to Mother Nature. Go bury that bitch under a tree somewhere in your backyard if you want to. So no, fuck no. No. Y'all need to start asking for y'all placenta. Because they going to keep it in the lab. So, and that's sacred. That's sacred right there. That's sacred. Running all kind of tests and genetics. Umbilical cord, yeah. You can leave it attached to the baby, and the baby will suck get all their little shots and stuff and minerals that they gonna ever need. We don't need immunizations. You know, yeah, you can keep the cord attached till it dry up and fall off. If y'all don't want to cook it and eat it, you can you can make little capsules out of it. You know, and eat it, and it's still gonna go back in. If the baby can get it, you can get it. It doesn't matter who get it. But that's if y'all breastfeed them. But I'm telling you, I don't care if y'all have a hospital baby or not. I'm telling y'all, you can get the placenta. Okay? You know, you can get it. You got to ask for it, though. And they going to probably try to talk your ass out of it, but be like, nah, I want my placenta. I'm finna feed it back to my baby. I'm going to make some capsules. Oh, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You know, witches use the veil. Witches use the veil special. Who? Sirs? Who is that? SERS? None of your girls vaccinated? That's good. See? Wish I could have known this years ago too. Yep, Amy. But you know what? I corrected it though. So that's all yeah, we didn't know, our mamas didn't know no better. Because, you know, they had them all getting hysterectomies and all this bullshit that they didn't need, misdiagnosing them and stuff like that. But the thing is, correct it with your grandbabies if you can. If your daughter allow you to do it. You know, my children are spiritual like me, so she knew better. She knew better. She had plenty of time to research it and make the decision. You know what I'm saying? So all you can do is inform your daughters, and hopefully they'll go along with it. But if not, that's their body, that's them. But still, you know, mine just aware they're not asleep. Now, but they'll always be connected to Mother Nature. So I did what I was supposed to be doing. I gave it back to the Mother Earth to recycle that energy. All that good nutrition. All that good nutrition. Boy, that tree grown too, y'all. When we went back a year later, that month, well, 11 months later, no, more than that, more over than a month. That tree was beautiful. Y'all, when I tell you that tree was so gorgeous, oh my God. Then we went back again, and the tree was like flourishing, y'all. When I tell you, that was a good thing to do. The tree was almost unrecognizable. The tree was almost unrecognizable. The tree had grown, it got so much strength in it. You could just tell it was sturdy as hell. I was like, God damn. Like, it was beautiful. The change in the tree in a little over a year was magnificent. It was, y'all, when I tell you, it was magnificent. That was like the greatest act right there. To give Mother Nature back belongs to her. Oh my God. That was a ritual in itself. So it was, you say your little prayer, you say your little devotion. That's what our ancestors did. They did bury them under their trees in their yards and stuff. So that wasn't nothing new. I'm telling you, y'all got to research some shit. Y'all be missing out on some stuff. An offering. Yep. An offering. And she accepted it too. That's what was so great about it. Because we didn't know what the hell we was going to see when we went to go see. We didn't know. We was like, okay, we're going to just leave it. And we left it and left it. Literally left it. Literally left it. Left it. And boy, when we went, oh gosh, we was like, what? This thing really did grow this damn tree. Yeah, just leave it alone. Offering to Mother Nature. Eden remembers the begging of the world. The begging of is that the underworld or the world? That's our maker. That's Mother God. You know, Mother God. Nature. The elements. You know, that's an offering. Right? Alpha Omega. Yep. Y'all gotta learn a lot. Y'all gotta think this stuff through. You know. Y'all gotta listen to y'all self. So, but yeah, your tree in your backyard gonna be so pretty. Your tree in your backyard gonna be so pretty and grown, and it's gonna flourish. And it's gonna have all the minerals. It's like you said. That's the best way to put it. An offering. You know, an offering, giving back what was given to you. Appreciation, gratitude. You know, without, yeah, exactly. Without the right direction, no, exactly. Because, you know, people want to cover up the goddess. That's why. That's why. Because people don't want to tell y'all the truth. They want to cover the shit up so y'all don't fucking know. That's why I share with y'all. You can ask for it. You're going to sign a paper. Your mama or your daddy or whoever's there going to have to take it immediately out the hospital. Y'all going to have to go take it. Go take it and take it to wherever you're taking it to, you know, get it out of there, just get it out the hospital because you can't have it floating around there because that's bio, that's blood, right? But that's your blood. So you can go take it, you got to put it in a refrigerator at the bottom with nothing in it. Nothing can be down there in that bottom drawer if you're going to cook it and make little capsules out of it. It needs to stay by itself and keep it in the bag. You got to keep it in the container. Literally, y'all, you really can do it. Like we did it, you can do it. Okay? So you just got to care for it the way you're supposed to care for it and discard it appropriately. If you're not going to eat it and make little capsules out of it and fry it, y'all probably like, I'm not going to fry that shit. The baby can eat it. The baby can stay sucked up onto it until it dry up. It's not going to hurt you. Ain't nothing but a lot of minerals and vitamins. Good source. The good source. The good kind. Y'all like, ugh. Y'all like, wait a minute. What? Why y'all think they want it? So they can eat it. To the highest bidder. Thousands of babies being birthed every day. Can you imagine? Oh, they having a field day, y'all. Off of y'all womb. Y'all body parts. That's sacred ground, y'all. That's holy ground. You saw the book we just read. That's holy ground, y'all. What the hell? Child, let me get off of here if I get wound up and start cussing folks out. God damn. I'm with it entirely. It wasn't never taught. This is stuff you find out when you get into spirituality. You start uncovering stuff little by little. They won't teach you this. Trust me. They don't even want you to have your own womb. So of course they don't want you to know this. All right. They don't want you to know this. They sure the hell ain't finna teach it. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Miss Kim. Appreciate it. Yep, sleep well. Y'all too. I'm out of here. Because my eyelids, I'm about to crash. Yeah, absolutely not. That's why it's up to us. That's why you got to be around people that ain't trying to hide shit and keep y'all from learning and growing where y'all can help yourself. Why would I keep some information like that? When we were looking into natural birth, you will find a lot of that stuff. When you look into natural births, because that's what we were looking in. And I knew it a little bit before my daughter did. But now she started looking at in her own and she was like, yeah, I think I am going to keep so she did her own research and found out what I was saying was right. So y'all got to do on your ancestors. Look it up. Google it. What did our ancestors do with natural births with the placenta? A doula. They gonna tell you. They gonna tell you the founder you. They gonna tell you what they did with it. They don't expect y'all to know. But you know now. Okay? So you want to know better, do better. Right? So bye, y'all. Thank y'all. It's been a good night. What is it? Ooh, 2:27. We have a long one. I may not be on Thursday or Friday with book club. Depending on if this book start calling me again. You know, then I might come. But we gonna definitely do book club next week if I don't do it Thursday or Friday. We're gonna do one more. I'm only gonna do two more because we already went over tonight. I already skimmed through enough tonight. So we're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit them other yellow. We're gonna hit them yellow pages probably. Oh Lord, I don't know. Why did I pick this damn thing up? The cow, the bee, the lions, the leopards, the jack. Why did I pick this damn book up? Oh my gosh. This girl really went in, y'all. She got the bee in here, the cow in here, lions, leopards, jaguars, birds, fish, serpent, the animals of the goddess. Oh, so that's that chapter. Let me see what else she got. Creating an altar to the earth goddess. Journal questions again, affirmations again. Oh, look, she even got tarot in here. A tarot spread for grounding into the powers of the goddess. Well, look at this shit. She even put the tarot up in here. Wow. Question card 1, how can I ground into the powers of the goddess? Card 2, how can the beauty of nature help me do so? What am I meant to remember about my cycles of death? Y'all, we finna do this right now. Dang. Hold up, y'all. I call on the serpent to release and renew with it. Y'all, hold up. We gotta do this. I wanna try this. I want to try this. She got the tarot in this bitch. We got to try this. I think we might get this one. I kind of want this one, but we had this one today. I want to get a different deck. Y'all, we got to do these questions. I want to see how this going to go for the collective. I want to see if I can get this page to stay open. Let's see. How can I ground into the powers of the goddess? How can the collective ground into the powers of the goddess? 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, 4 of Wands. I got to see this. You got somebody jealous of y'all? We don't care nothing about that. Again, there's a soulmate. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. They trying to jump out my hand, y'all. How can, I'm going to have to go off the top. Knight of Cups. Look, Jupiter, Knight of Cups, Knight of Sword, wish fulfillment, an offer, proposal. Knight of Cups. Y'all, somebody coming. That's them 2 rabbits. There's an offer coming. Be open and be ready to receive. That's what I'm getting. How can I ground into the powers of the goddess? Be open and ready to receive. Because y'all getting ready to, I got the goosebumps. Ooh, on my right cheek. Be open to receive. Y'all getting ready to receive an offer. Yep. Let's go. Next one. A surprise, possibly. Surprise offer. How can the beauty of nature help me do so? Yep, see, there's that, look, stagnant energy. Look, grounding. Be open to receive what this new cup is that's coming. Because these, you were unsatisfied. You don't want to give up. So Spirit is saying the new cup is coming. The new love is coming. The new offer is coming. Abundance is coming. Wow. And then it says, what am I, or the collective, what is the collect, wait a minute, what am I meant to remember about my cycles of death and rebirth? I'm just playing around with it. 10 of Wands, releasing, letting go so that you can receive the offer. 10 of Wands, it's over. This boredom, discontent. So somebody is bored and discontent and holding on to something they need to probably let go of. Grounding, she's sitting on, he's sitting on the ground, yes. That's interesting. Ooh. Yep, look. Didn't I tell you a couple was coming? I said the rabbits and I said the 2 of cups. Didn't I tell y'all? That is confirmation. That's confirmation. I told y'all them rabbits was out there and I said it was the 2 of cups. That means a couple, and there it is right there on the top. So y'all need to let go of whatever y'all holding on to the 3 of cups, because y'all do got a love offer coming. Confirmation, and y'all can't, holding on to these old cups, you're not open to receive the new cup that the universe got for you, that the goddess got for you, the real true love that the goddess got for y'all. Damn. Yep. Yeah, somebody coming. That's why the couple of rabbits was in the back. Somebody chewing on their lip. Oh, my lip dry. Somebody biting their lip. Ooh. Look. Ooh, I know so now. I know so now. Look at that star card. Wish fulfillment. A dream and a wish coming in. Y'all, wish fulfillment coming in. Y'all better open up them hands and be ready to receive. Because see how this person sitting with their hands crossed, dissatisfied, bored, discontent, you know, don't want to be open to what's coming, and boom, about to miss a love of a lifetime. Holding, hope, being, oh, damn, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. Yep, but we don't want them. Them the 2 fastest night. Maybe that's somebody coming back, but yeah, it is love. Yep. And I said that about them rabbits. I'm glad I did, because that was proof right there. And I didn't have these cards today. That's why I wanted a different deck, something I didn't have my hands on already. Confirmation, y'all. Thank y'all. We off. Good night. See y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank y'all. Appreciate everybody. Namaste. All right. Journal. Mind dump, do whatever y'all need to do. Boy, she got some good stuff in this book. I better put that book down for real, because I'll be sitting up in here trying to read this damn book. See y'all in the morning for the Love Money Candle. Y'all got less than an hour if y'all want to be on the list. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Good night, everybody. Enjoyed book club. Hope y'all did too. Peace and love and light.